Folks, that is how we go live.
That is how we do.
We surprise ourselves with how fast we did it.
Recording overlays already on, crushing it.
We have sound. Twice in a row, Nick, we've had sound on at the start of a stream. That is...
Hi. Sorry, Cheryl.
I'm coming up fired up, man.
I know.
I did 30 minutes on the elliptical this morning. I'm still pumped up from it. You know what I
Crushing
mean?
the weight loss, dude.
Just, well, you gotta stay alive, man. You know,
That is priority number one.
it's very important to me that I'm here on this earth. So
Indeed.
I'm going to do what I gotta do to
Indeed.
ensure that continues to happen. I'm not fiddling with stuff. You're
You
fiddling with
just
stuff.
messed everything
You're
up, dude.
fiddling with
You
stuff.
just messed everything up, dude.
Probably. That was a mistake.
What's up, Kyle? What's up, McGreedy, Cheryl, Slivies, Dearth? I see all y'all fools up in here. How you doing, Bing Bongs?
Yeah. What's up?
What's up? How is all of your lives? My life's cool. Miramek, hey, how you doing?
Yo.
Hey, Babas. What a good way of spelling Babas.
Babs.
What's up, Babas?
Hey, baby. That's how like Butthead would always say when he starts getting clear. Hey, baby. Freaking love it.
Coolio. They are a bit biggie, cool. Tell them we're planning on filming tomorrow morning, so. Hi, everyone. So we're doing business while we're doing business.
You guys want to know what business looks like? Just look right there. It's exactly what it looks
It's
like.
a lot of like. It's a lot of. What's up, Zen? Said printing out the welcome to boards. Good. Now we're gonna play. Crisscross first, just to get people in. It's very easy. Then we're gonna play a little bit of welcome to.
Oh,
We're gonna play welcome to with the very see-through normal one,
It
and
won't be
then
what's
after
on
we do the
there.
normal one, we're gonna play the Christmas side.
semi-see-through. So we're gonna be playing. We'll warm up with the regular game. We'll get you into it. Nick made a really cool quick rules video to set people up, and we also have with the expansion expansion for this game. They redid their player aid, which is really nice now.
It's so much
because
better.
it was good before. Like once you kind of know what stuff is,
You had
get
to
the
know all the
iconography, but
symbology
this
and
one
stuff.
adds a little bit of stuff. It just makes it really covers everything you need to remember with this game, because it's probably like the most involved roll and write, flip and fill type game we've played.
That we've played for sure. There's bigger ones out there. And I think the Imperial Settlers one, Suzanne was saying, like, it's really thinky, and I think, not to say like heavy is probably the wrong word, but it's like...
roll and write type game.
But yeah, for the ones that we have, especially the ones we play on stream, this one is the most involved. Although we haven't played Railroad Inc. on stream in a minute.
We should.
Or
I
played
just
Railroad Inc.
saw,
in
and
a
I still
minute.
haven't had a chance to look into it, and I was just telling you there's like 2 new versions of
Yeah.
Railroad Inc. What? There's one with like bombs going off and something. I'm like, what?
I love Railroad
Very
Inc.,
excited.
not
It's
gonna lie.
green and pink.
I know.
And now I kind of want the whole line just to have them all next to each other, even if we like
so
wouldn't need them all.
useless.
What
Damn
to do,
it,
Crookie
Simon.
Babe?
What's up, Crew Boo Boo? So I got my Kickstarter pledge last week. I really love the enhancements. We've only
know,
played
right?
with the Christmas one so far.
I know.
But even the small change on the Christmas one was really fun. Like, really, really fun.
Yeah. It's just a nice, it gives a little flavor. It just gives little bits of
Yeah,
flavor.
it's just something else to think about, something else to do.
We have the whiteboard, dry erase versions of things. The only bummer is and I get it though. So these all come with, again, see-through, but this is the standard side. And they always have one of the flavor sides on the back. But these ones are just purely for flavor. They don't include the extra little bits on the board themselves about the additional scoring, for the Christmas edition. So that's kind of a bummer. But at the same time, I'm like, well,
What's the
then you
point?
would need 8 of every type, and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
But I was a little bit
it's
like,
very confusing.
bummer.
But, all right.
Hey.
But we know it's the scoring, so we're going to use these. But we do have the other piece of paper
So
one.
you won't be able to see. But yeah, the Christmas edition is a really simple tack on to what's
Super simple,
normal.
but fun.
But it's cool because
Yeah.
it changed the way I played it completely. I was just like, ooh, now I'm hyper focused on this one thing, and
Yeah.
for better or worse.
So should we get a little crisscross?
Let's get a
and
little
do
crisscross.
some
We'll play a couple
casual
games
crissing
of
and
crisscross.
crossing. Hi, everybody.
So this is a game that we
Crisscross.
can show you
Okay.
in a
hot skip.
second.
Yeah.
So and if anyone can get a piece of paper or make something on the computer, you need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5 little box here, little grid. 5 by 5 grid. The little extra outside parts is for scoring purposes, so you could do that kind of however. But again, a 5 by 5 grid is make a super tic-tac-toe for yourself anywhere you can. And the game is going to be super duper simple. Before we begin, everyone's going to, in the top leftmost corner, they're going to choose one of 6 symbols, either a little slash, a triangle, a circle, a Wolverine claw, a hashtag, or an X. So we have these things, and then after that, we're going to be rolling these dice, and then whatever 2 symbols show up, you're going to have to add those somewhere within your grid, and they have to be adjacent to each other. The two ones that you're adding at that moment, they don't have to be connected to anything else that's been played prior, but these two must be orthogonally touching each other. So you can't like split them up. You can't only do one unless you didn't have the space, or I guess no. If you can't do them all, you can't do any.
Sure.
Oh, cool! There's a little thing, a pic that you could use, a link you could use to print and use. Thank you, Mary Mac, for that. So if you want to print it out yourself, or some people put it in like a PDF and then you do it into Paint or something, so they can mark it off. Whatever's good for you, if you can. And again, just make a grid of paper if that's good for you too. So again, we're going to choose one of the 6 symbols in the top left, and then like in this one I'd add these. I'm going to put it like here and here, and then the next things come up and it's a slash and an X, and maybe I'm going to add on to the X and stuff. And what you're going for, we have 5 rows and 5 columns. We're trying to get matching symbols all touching in rows and columns. So if I have like in this topmost column, I have like 2 X's when I'm done. Boom, like that. Then there's an assortment of other symbols over here. I'm going to get 2 points for this topmost row. But if you manage to get 3 X's all touching, you'll get 3 points for that row. If you manage to get 4 of the same symbol all touching, you'll get 8 points. If you manage to get all 5, you get 10 points. It's very hard to do. Yes. So you're going to score all of your rows and all of your columns. And so the tricky bit is like if I'm only focusing on getting my symbols lining up in a row, my columns might be all over the place because I've only got X's here, then only triangles there, then only circles here. But if I'm looking at a column, it's just random symbols. Nothing is the same. So you kind of have to split your focus a little bit to try your best to get columns and rows sort of equally. And of course, in all good roll and wrestling things, you're beholden to the dice. The dice will determine what you can play, and so you can have all the plans in the world, but if those dice don't show up, it's tough. That's on you.
It's tough. Does anybody have any questions, any preguntas? And this is a quick game, so we'll probably pay a couple of these, 2 or 3 or something like that.
Brain warm
waiting for people to get in. It's a great little Kinesia warm up, as Ben said, get the maths going,
Get the mathies. The mathies popping off.
Maths. And then again, we'll show the video for Welcome to the How to Teach video, and then we will do any questions or anything like that, and then we'll play. So do you do advanced scoring with negatives? Not with the chat generally. If we play it a bunch of times in a row, we might check it. But right now, we're not going to do that.
If we play the first one and everyone's all like, I crushed it, we can add that in.
Oh, we sure can. It's very easy to add.
We can add that in. And Sharal says she keeps track of everything that's coming up. Just makes little notes so you can make sure you didn't miss anything. That's awesome.
It's true. Yeah, 'cause sometimes we'll go a little quick,
Yeah, man. I'm not messing around.
Question: why does your tic-tac-toe board have so many squares? Very good question.
Because I'm smart, and tic-tac-toe is child's play.
That's right.
The only reason children lose is because they're not paying attention. And that means that once in a while when I do lose to a child at tic-tac-toe, it's really embarrassing because I was paying less attention than a child who is a squirrel for a brain. They're like, what? What's over there? That's the first time I've ever seen that thing. Because they're young. They just haven't had that many experiences.
So I'm not playing because I am doing accounting and don't want to mess up. And Slivers is being sassy, per usual.
Sassy. Make the shapes and the things. Got it.
All right, so people everyone is going to choose one of the 6 symbols to put in the top left corner. So
circle,
we have
a slash, an X, a triangle, hashtag Wolverine claws.
Boom. Those are the 6. All right.
I'm gonna go triangle.
I'm going X. Straight X.
Going triangle there in the corner. So that is where we're going to begin.
So everyone get that in there, then we'll start rolling in a second.
Keep in mind, do be careful, because again, these things have to touch orthogonally adjacent. Like, if ever, like down here, we filled in stuff around here, and there's this one square right here empty, it's going to stay empty for the rest of the game. There's going to be at least one time at the end where you're not going to be able to play. Oh, yeah. So try to make sure that no matter what you do, you always have 2 spaces to be able to slide stuff in. It can get tricky. Again, if you don't pay attention, all of a sudden you're like, oh,
I almost never finish. I always screw up.
I rarely do, but it's always like, you better watch out. You better not cry.
Alrighty, people, we're going to do the first roll. First roll is Wolverine Claw and a hashtag.
I almost went Wolverine Claw as my starting thing, and then I
right.
felt like a little twinge of triangle, and I said, no, that must be your instinct talking. But you know what? Their first thing is always your instinct.
It's true.
You're going dead middle?
I'm going dead middle because I'm a
chaos incarnate
madman over here.
I'm going to... I feel like Wolverine claws are going to come up a lot. So I'm going to go Wolverine claw next to my triangle and hashtag below it.
Interesting.
You know,
All right.
I got a feeling about this one.
Get those in there, people. How was everyone's weekend, Wall?
Yeah, geez Louise. How was your weekend, fam?
I was talking by fast.
I was talking to some friends last night at the GOT finale who are going to Gen Con. And I was saying, hey, you gotta go. Dan Cameron, Jared Bangs, a bunch of Venturians.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Going.
Go see how famous we are.
I mean, yeah, I said I'd come on the game night. And I think they're coming in at like 5 on Thursday, so they'll probably come straight to come to the thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they'll get to see. Hey, in Ventura, I might be another schmo.
That's right.
At Gen Con. We got a little bit of something. We got a little bit of juice.
We're still by far the least famous.
Teensy bit of juice, and there's so many more famous people.
All right, we're going to roll out. That's cool.
Roll them out. Now we got triangle and a side.
So many different symbols.
See, the problem is...
I'm going wild. I'm gonna
go triangle next to my other triangle, and I gotta go slash beneath it. But if I can manage to get at least one more slash here, then you get the 2 pairs, which is 4 points. The worst thing is to have a row or column with just 3.
Yeah, that's
only worth 3 points. It's just like, ugh. You waste a space, but if you can get 2 pairs, 2 and 2, 4 points, baby.
Mir, make you work this weekend? Why?
Get out.
What do you even have to do for Gen Con?
What are you even doing?
What else is there even to plan?
Tell them it's fine. It's not even July. Why are you even planning yet? Crazy.
Oh, Lordy.
That
must suck.
Dude. We can joke in September when this is done. Until then, I don't want you to. Don't even talk to me. Dirt Del Sol played 1846 this weekend. Ew. Accountancy. The game was the best way of describing it. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking to Lincoln of Board Game Geek, and he was talking about how Ambi loves 18xx games. And he said it's really good to play with her and her husband Toby because they're super smart and they'll do the math for you.
Yeah.
So you just get to enjoy the game. You don't have to worry about the accounting business. Crooks, it's not a game I want to play. Yeah, he plays that all day long with coked up cokeheads in Hollywood, man.
Yeah, it's true.
Just so much. All right, guys, let's roll them out. We got another triangle slash.
I'll take that.
So now I'm going to flip the script. I'm going to go slash triangle. I got my 2 pair. But had I known it was going to be triangle slash, I would have gone triangle slash, triangle slash. So can I go back and change my answer?
Yeah. I wish. That's why we do it with pens. So Technoblade in September, just in time to give PAX Unplugged. We'll be there as well. Like, okay, so Miramac, Gen Con ends. When do you start planning? Do you guys get like a week off at least? Or are you Monday comes and you're already planning?
You have a debrief immediately after, then a week off. And then they're asking, why aren't you ready for 2020? It's like Cody, man. You declare this is the best Cody ever. How are we going to fix it for next year? Yeah. Immediately.
We sort of get most of the next week off-ish. Thank God you guys all make 6 figures, though, right?
That's something. Hey, man. If board game is just lousy with money. Lousy.
So you're doing now planning for 2020, but you don't even know what was a disaster yet. You know,
I think they're trying to figure out.
You don't know that the art department's going to catch on fire.
They're trying to figure
Saturday.
out if Lucas Stadium is going to be a big enough venue for us or not in 2020. Because by 2020, who knows how big we are? Humongous. Lousy is a good word. I like it. They're lousy with it.
Yeah.
All right, we're rolling out. Ooh. X and
Wolverine. Thunderdome. I'm telling you, move to Vegas. Miramac, you have the power.
Do it.
I believe in you.
Do it. I'm going to go Wolverine Claw with an X. X going to give it to you right there. Right over here. And then I'm going to go X here, something else there, and it's all going to work out.
So it's interesting because I had X blank X. So hopefully I can fill out some other X's here. He said, no. I'm going to keep pushing for it, Miramac. What's up, Sass Queen? I know. I'm going to keep pushing for it, Miramac. I know you're never going to do it, but I'm going to keep pushing for it.
I know. It's 5:20 on 5:20, by the way. It's 5:20 p.m. on the 20th of May. Interesting.
Cool.
Make a wish or something. I know that we don't know anything, but Vegas is a good idea.
Oh, I know that we're about 100% in the dark about how any of this works, but I'm going to keep talking like I know exactly what's best for Gen Con.
Vegas. It's selfish. It's just so much closer for us. We can get like a $50 Burbank flight out there. Let's do it.
It's best for us at Miramac. And let's be honest, 80% of people with Gen Con are coming because of this. Let's be honest. Ooh.
The old double hashtag. Ooh, D-O-W.
Actually, I'll take that. I'll go. Ooh, this is weird. I'm going to go hashtag
See, the problem is when you get a double is you're going to make something good, but you're also going to make something else bad.
That's the problem. Is you really are. You're going to kind of ruin stuff. I'm going to go hashtag.
I'm going hashtags down. Hashtags down.
So this is kind of an interesting point, and this is very true. And we've talked about this before with Vegas. So you know why not? It said we wouldn't be the same con. Isn't it nice to completely take over a whole downtown like we do at Indy? We'd be a drop in the Vegas bucket. That is very true.
Very accurate.
That is very, very true.
So when you do a second week of Gen Con every year, that's in Vegas. That's true. I mean, it's crazy. Like, when we got off the airport and, like, we're driving in and we're still 20 miles out, there's huge billboards and stuff for Gen Con. Like, I was like, oh, wow, this is a thing.
It showed us that the airport even has, like, a gameplay area.
Yes, they do.
Because let's be honest, what else is in Indianapolis? Nothing.
Nothing.
And so the whole point is they're like, hey, we're going to do everything we can to keep Gen Con here, which makes sense. And it's good for Gen Con. It's good for Indianapolis.
It's just far and hard to get to. And so I just want to complain. But Indy is they like pull out the stops for you.
They do, and I do totally get that.
We just like to complain.
But I want it to be. I'm going to keep pushing for Vegas. I understand that it's not going to happen.
Triangle slash attack. How many triangle slashes are we going to get this game? Now the problem is I can go here, triangle here, Nick, but I'm stuck with that dreaded 3. If you can get 4, it jumps up to 8.
It's points. A big difference. I'm
going to hold out hope. I'm going to go triangle bottom right. Slash to the left of that. AKA, what I'm saying is this bottom row, Nick, it ain't going to be good. It ain't going to make me points.
Oh. I literally won't finish.
Merrimack says 80% of the country's population was within 10-hour drive. I don't want to sound insensitive, but not the 80% that matters. The other 20 is in California, and that's the part I care about. That's my part of the population. That's crazy. I guess that makes sense because it's close to East Coast and all that. There's some folks that live in the Midwest, I suppose.
Nah, dude.
But California, hey, baby.
What's up?
Nothing better.
Yeah. What's up, Dave Phelps?
Nothing better. How close is Indy to Pawnee, Indiana? That's a very important question. Can we tour to Pawnee? I know that Amy Poehler will not be there. But
it's true.
I want to go anyway. Roll them out.
So that's why Bing Bong Con should be in California. Bing Bong Con will for sure be in California. Double. We have no O's yet. Oh, man.
That's not good. Although, here's the thing, though. Probably we should do it somewhere in, like, the Midwest.
No.
It's because if we're doing a con based on our thing, we need to make it easy for our folks to get there.
Why don't you start hating yourself?
Since it is boring, bro.
No, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's.
I could sell. Nope, I can't do that.
You're not wrong. You honestly are not wrong. The reason why we'll probably have it in LA, almost guarantee, is because we could just bring our own game library.
Which is
not the best, but it's decent, for a small con.
Oh, it's good.
Plus any friends can bring theirs. It's like it would honestly cost so much more for us to do it somewhere else. That what to do here? I'm gonna go O here. Yeah, it'd be rough. I don't know where to put these dang O's.
What about the middle of the country? Says Sass Queen. Yeah, let's do it where those 4 corners touch the states. Let's do it there.
We right in that exact spot.
Yeah. What is it? Is it Colorado, Kansas, and 2 others, man?
Arizona and Utah, dude. Not Kansas, Colorado,
Arizona and Utah.
Yes.
Kansas is in there, man.
No.
Kansas is in the 4 corners, bro.
No. It's Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado. What's the 4th one?
Nah.
In Nevada.
No way.
Yeah, because Nevada goes...
Nah.
I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. No, you're right. I think it's
Colorado, New Mexico. That's 2 of the 4, though. No one's naming all 4.
And then
Arizona, Utah?
That's what I said.
I thought it was more central. That's underwhelming.
Nah.
I just like Dave Phillips. When the hell is Bing Bong Con? I guess Bing Bong Con 2020. We could probably pull off something 2020. Now, I don't want.
2020 we could.
Here's
pull
the thing
off.
about it. I don't want to get it twisted. It's not gonna be there's publishers there and stuff. It's gonna be a couple people hanging out.
It will be us and maybe a small sponsorship from Taco Bell. That's about it.
Well, small being large. Okay, we're gonna do a slash.
We're getting publishers
and a Wolverine claw. Here's the thing. That'd be dope if we somehow did that.
Bing Bong Con. There will be some kind of Bing Bong Con in 2020. It will probably be very small, maybe in this room. but there will be one.
You'd be lucky to come in our room.
It won't be in Seattle, because why would you go there?
I want to go to Seattle. I've never been. Fool.
Nah, it's good. Seattle's great.
Don't let Nick decide. We can do a Dragon and Meatball. That would be rad. That's the thing, though. That's a good. What we thought about, really, like, say we're doing it in LA, is like hit up Roberto and stuff at Game House or whatever, and be like, "Yo, how much?"
Yeah.
To like shut it down for a weekend, or at least get like a whole area.
Probably
for
a
ourselves.
lot, dude.
No, we're friends with them.
Probably a lot. I would say probably.
So like the weekend is our best time. I'm like,
oh, I just screwed myself so man.
No,
I am having the worst. No, I'm having a
I'm
horrendous game.
Oh God,
I'm having a.
I'm gonna need some really specific stuff for this to pan out, guys.
Like, I'm not good at crisscross in general, but I'm really, really bad at crisscross on stream because I'm really not paying attention, and it's tough.
Okay, see, do it in Lebanon, Kansas, the exact center of the continental U.S. Is there a major airport there? I feel like no.
Huge. We go to Topeka. Yeah. So, but one thing I want to do, and we kind of talked to the owner of Dragon Meeples. I'd like to do like every other month or maybe every 3 months. Do like a Bros Murph game day. Yep. And again, like not necessarily like renting out the place, but it just something where it's like our SoCal people can have kind of like a little mini con. Mm-hmm. And it's called like the Bros Murph game day. And then maybe that can then, if we do that couple of those.
We'll work out kinks in that time for Bing Bong Con.
Exactly. Then we work it out and then we rent the LA Convention Center.
Real talk though, while we're here. Be selfish. Don't just say your home city, but like, where would be a good place? For real. Like, based on where a lot of you live. I want to actually try to figure it out.
The LA best would be place the best would probably be like Ohio, because that's pretty central to where a lot.
Why don't y'all do a cruise, Merrimack? You right. Oh, I want to so bad.
So to find close for an airport.
Double X.
Is there a crop duster nearby we could all hop on? That's what I'm asking. Dude, this is unfortunate. I'm going to have a bad score, people.
This is not good. I can go here, but then that makes that horrible. But that's not going to get good anyway. I'm going XX up here.
So you find out how good of friends you are when you see the price tag after the homie discount. That's true. So LA, honestly, I consider Indianapolis the best convention in town I know. You're not wrong. You honestly are not wrong. I just want Gen Con to be closer.
Will they give us Lucas Oil Stadium?
Yes. Just that. We don't need the convention center.
It seems like they just give it up to anybody. There's like, you have it. It's football's not happening right now.
Said Philly's second best.
Close.
Philly was good. Crooks at Sacktown. Sacktown wouldn't be bad.
Sack actually would be kind of cool.
Sack would actually be good because I'm curious what the convention center at Sack costs. I'm sure it's astronomical, but like compared to like LA convention center, it can't be nearly that much.
Like a convention center? Or what are you talking about for us?
Yeah, I'm talking when we become the biggest convention in the world,
like the convention room of a hotel, I imagine.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about in terms of just general curiosity about 90 miles for a domestic airport for Lebanon, Kansas. That's not great. St. Louis, Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Chicago would be sick.
I would love to do it in Chicago. Cleveland.
Go to Dice Dojo in Chicago. I freaking love Chicago. I've been wanting to go back real bad.
Oh, dude, yeah, we gotta go.
Because there's something in Chicago. What is there?
There's a Restoration
one. We gotta wheeze our way into that one next time because I just want to go to Chicago.
Yeah. Y'all are not buying a convention center. You don't know that, Merrimack. We got money on money.
I mean, I still got family in Chicago or in Sacramento. Everyone's got family in Sacramento somewhere.
It's so true.
Y'all not buying a convention center. No, we're gonna rent it. We're gonna rent to buy. We're gonna rent to buy. We're gonna make installments. Hi, I'm by. If you're still here in an hour or so, I'll be back. True Bay, we'll be back. We'll be here, man. We'll wait for you. I was in Columbus, Ohio for work last week. There's tons of stuff to do there, and I'm pretty sure lots of places for a convention.
Well, so our convention would be at a hotel. So we could probably do it wherever because like we just need a hotel ballroom.
It is crazy. Not the B-Day room at Chuck E. Cheese. Here's the thing: if we can afford it,
no, I want whatever room they put those like. I want the broken down ones. Yeah, exactly. That's the room.
We're just in the back, and it's like sort of only half lit. And dusty back there. That'll be awesome.
Columbus isn't bad. Bakersfield.
Bam.
Oh, no. I don't want to do Bakersfield.
We're going to do Circle Slash.
This is going to be the last one for me.
How does that happen to you?
I'm so bad at this game, dude.
Circle, Wolverine Claw. Excuse me, I said Slash. I misspoke. Wolverine Claw and a Circle.
I second local Chuck E. Cheese. Cleveland's not terrible for a convention. We're desperate for things to do. That's fair. Honestly, the best thing for us would probably be somewhere in the west side of the Midwest. you know.
Probably. But it's the true issue would be games to play.
See, that's
if
the
it's
thing. That's
something
why
that
we probably
work
keep
out,
it here.
where it's just like everyone, you got to bring your own games, and that it's really low key. It's just like, you know, we'll try to secure what we can, but if we're having to fly, it's like we're gonna be quite limited to what we can bring.
Yeah, exactly. San Diego, Denver,
San Diego would be sweet.
San Diego would be nice. It'll probably be
Final rollout, my friends. Final rollout.
I'm done. I can't do nothing.
The slash. I didn't get the hashtag I was looking for. I can get a triangle though. I get a triangle here. Wolverine claw there.
Personally, I'm pushing for Abu Dhabi, but that's just me.
Hey man.
Dubai, maybe.
I mean, Abu Dhabi always like seconds for Dubai in movies. They're like, we're in Dubai. You're like, you're filming in Abu Dhabi, but that's okay. Phoenix is cheap and accessible.
That's not wrong.
That's true.
If you're doing the West Midwest, perhaps you could rent the Dice Tower West game library. Not quite that far west. We were thinking like Indianapolis is, I would consider the west of the Midwest. You know, you're not too far east. You're not like Pennsylvania, which I guess is New England.
Sliver says there are several publishers in Minnesota. I could probably get them to help with games. I mean, that would
Then we have to go to Minnesota.
I kind of want to explore Minnesota. Singapore. Yeah, Singapore.
Singapore, down. We can hang out with let's go to Taipei with Daigle. It'll be great. No, you're not wrong.
PA says Techno Blaze.
Hey, I'm in PA. I like Pennsylvania. And PAX Unplugged is great. It's in Philly.
Philly was a cool city. All right, folks, we are ready to score this up.
Yeah.
We are ready to score this up. So again, now as you're looking at your rows and columns, they're all going to score separately. You're going to look for, they have to be touching symbols that are touching. So like here, my first column, I'll just call them out as I go. I've got 2 triangles that are touching and 2 slashes. So I have 2 of the little 2 pointers. That's going to be 4 points for that. And here in the middle, I've got 3 hashtags touching, so that'll be 3 points for that. I've got 3 Wolverine claws there. I missed the 5 by 1, so I get only 3 instead of 10 points. This column has nothing that's the same, so I'm going to get a big fat 0 right there. And I've got 2 of the 2, so I'm going to get 4 on my columns. On my row here on the bottom, I've got 2 triangles touching, so that's a 2 spot. I've got 2 circles here, that's a 2 spot. I've got 2 Wolverine claws there, that's a 2 spot. I got a whole bunch of butt cheeks there, that's a big fat 0. And I got 2 par right there. Not my best.
I had 19 points. I did horrible.
I got 10 on this part.
Horrible.
4, 8, and 6 is 14. I do believe that is 24 points for me. Put your points in the chat. 24 points is not my best, not my worst. Real middle of the road. Baltimore.
Yeah.
Did I still miss one? I don't know. Cheryl, did you? Did you put a couple double zeros? Mary Mac, no, not Baltimore. What's your beef with Baltimore?
What's
No.
wrong with Baltimore?
No. Other than like, here's
Really
the
hate the Orioles?
Having never been there, I don't want to go to Baltimore either. But
I have a lot of clients from Baltimore.
yeah, man. So the Wire takes place in Baltimore for a reason. Or no, is it Maryland? No, I think
It's Baltimore. It's Baltimore. I'm still cheering for DC. I can help get a venue.
The White House? Oh my God. Let's do it.
Gosh.
29 points for
Dang,
Sherrall.
okay.
So far, Sherrall's the winners. And Banana Slug's got 25. Both beating us. That's the point. That's what I'm getting here from the chat is they're better at this than we are.
Yes.
We get it. Can you click over to the other thing for a second?
Yeah.
Rad. Thank you very much. The convention center sucks in Baltimore. I think they're tearing it down. Wow. Okay. Hey, here's the thing. We are literally going to be in the back room of a Denny's. Most likely. So if their convention center is terrible, how are their Denny's or their Waffle Houses?
That's true.
That's what I need to know. You know White House. I know. Wouldn't be as fun. Vegas.
Vegas.
I'll do Vegas. They got great Denny's.
Great Denny's.
Should we do one more, Nick?
Yeah, let's do one. We'll do this one a little quicker.
No, not much quicker. And then we're going to go right into a couple games of Welcome to. I work at a university. We've got venues. Interesting. Now, that's a little bit different.
That's actually kind of interesting.
The DC Con Center has minimal close hotels and minimal good close food options, and it's built in the middle of low-income housing.
That's no fun.
Interesting.
But it looks like we would probably not be at the...
Yeah, if we're on a university, then we could think about this. Obviously, like, I don't know, probably 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10, 20 people.
Minimum.
20 people at our con just like mobbing down on the mess halls there. We just go and crush the place. It'd be awesome. It'd be rad. Get some freshmen to like boop us in. Yes.
Great.
We're going to do this one more time. I'm back. My computer crashed. Dago, we're talking about you. The Bing Bong Con will be in Taiwan.
Find out how much...
I want to be at the top of that tall building. Taipei 101.
Yeah, find out how much the ballroom or the convention center at the Taipei 101 is. Please let us know.
At the top,
Thank you.
and we preferably want to do it while the fireworks at New Year's are happening.
Are they good there?
Yeah, dude. The Taipei 101's always popping off.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's sick.
Not sure I should leash at my school. Yeah, we would... I'd be all coked up and stuff. It'd be great.
I'd be all freaking wild on Red Bulls. Just been up for days. Crook says, I think Pasadena would actually be a really good spot. That would be cool.
Yeah, it would not be bad.
That'd be really
All right,
cool.
people, so remember, you're going to choose one of the symbols, one of the 6 symbols, to be...
I'm going back to the Wolverine Con because I didn't do it last time. I didn't
your,
listen to my gut.
You know, one of the 6 symbols. In your top left...
Do we see what Sasquatch is saying, though?
What about, like, a camp? The ones at the cabins, all that? That's what, like, Dan does.
That would be really freaking dope.
For a cabin or something?
Whoa, we gotta think about this, guys.
That's like what Dan does.
I know. That's a really good idea.
Where, though?
Big Bear, dude. Anywhere like that. Anywhere sort of in the hills.
That's interesting. We'd have to find a place...
We get like where there's like a couple cabins and then there's like a common space that we can like rent out. So everyone can go back to their cabins, their families.
You know
or
where
whatever.
we go, dude? Mike, you know where we go.
Camp and Roma.
Dude, I know it!
Yeah.
Dude, you're going to say Camp and Roma, dude! My boy! You bastard! Yeah!
Everyone get your
Camp and
passports up to speed. If there was any
You said a
proof-
bunch of cabins in a local area. I'm like, dude, you know what's got that?
if
Camp
there's
and Roma?
Any questions, if we're brothers, we both reverted to a very specific place. We each stayed in Europe. That
Camp
near
in
dear-
Roma.
Oh, Camp in Roma. And like, and immediately be like, oh, Camp in Roma, we're both going to go there right now. That's awesome. I'm proud of us. Okay, we're rolling out, fam. We're rolling out. Choose your things. Slash and a triangle.
I didn't pick one. Sorry, I'm going to choose a hashtag because I'm not going to choose those specifically because I'm going to do it. So
That's all over Minnesota. That's a good point.
Camp in Roma?
Here's the thing, Slivers. If you would donate, I mean, you'll get it back. If we can use your game library and you can get those connects, what do you think about Minnesota, man? I mean, that would be fun as butt.
We should do Tahoe if we're going to do anything like that.
That's way expensive, bro.
Not necessarily. Yeah, probably.
Oh, expensive, bro. Although, it would be easier to get to Tahoe.
That's what
for
I'm
a lot of
saying.
people. Okay, I don't like this. So every time, if I don't have something I like here, I usually go dead bottom right.
I did what Mike did. I did the center last time. It did not work out for me. So now I'm doing what Mike usually does, where if you get the two that don't match your starting...
Yes.
Boom.
That's awesome. Ravenwood Castle is a medieval castle in Ohio and board game B&B. That's pretty rad.
That's pretty tight.
I have relatives that own an exotic wildlife ranch, cabins, mess hall, lake, the works.
Who said this?
David Phillips. I don't know if it means
Where?
I can believe you, but if you're honest, let's for real talk about that. If you, I think you avoid to talk about the obvious location for a CampCon Canada. Like, we just go to Canada anywhere, and we're like, well, I guess we're camping now.
I
Because
guess.
they don't live
Go
in
to
houses.
Saskatchewan. Yeah, no, they
I
live in
think they
huts
use
or-
normal structures.
They live inside Wales.
If anyone doesn't know who we are, when we say things like that, we're joking. And when I said, oh, the 80% of the country that doesn't matter, that was a joke. Because I'm very elitist about my California nation. But it's all for funs. I am not...
I'll take that.
No, we won't take that.
Honestly, an exotic wildlife ranch, as long as it's like a
Would be
reserve
so
and it's not
fun.
like one of those places where like rich people go to hunt or something like that,
Oh my
you know,
God.
like
just like it's nice. You're like, look at that elk, and then just
the catch is it's in Shutter, Oklahoma. That's central. Send us
Can
information.
we-
That would be interesting.
Does it have like those big wraparound porches, old houses and stuff? Can we go during tornado season? Because I really want to see a tornado, really bad. I'm not kidding. I really want to chase a tornado at some point in my life.
What's up, Vigi?
What up, Asia?
We're
I've
discussing
never been to
discussing
Oklahoma.
camping places or cabin type places to hold Bing Bong Con.
Your wife is a smart lady, dude, and deserves a lot of credit here because that could be so freaking fun, man. Barbecue. That would fill
Have
my
a
heart
big old
going to
barbecue,
nature like
dude.
that. That would be so sick. It's stupid. Roll them out.
Can you imagine if we can go on like hikes during the day? Like, hey, you know, some of us are going to go on this hiking thing. If you want to join us, cool. If not, sit here and play board games.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing that.
Ooh,
I'm
hi,
doing-
Mom Writes.
I'm doing this instead. I'm changing my answer. Doing that.
Say, go to Oklahoma right now. They're having lots. Yeah, you didn't hear about that? There's like mega
No, yeah,
tornadoes
I know.
happening right
Oh
now.
my
Yeah,
God.
it's like
No,
not
I don't want to
great.
go during like climate changed apocalyptic tornado. I just want to see like one in the distance. Be like, that's a tiny little tornado. I really want to see is like a big dust devil, where I'm not actually worried about it, and I can go and like get a belt and strap it to a sprinkler and be like, I'm gonna be in Twister. You know what I mean? Without any actual danger. Big Bear Cabins during the summer would be fun to have a board game weekend. Good, correct. We should work that out. That'd be pretty awesome.
I like the cabin idea.
I really like.
If we can get a place where it's a couple cabins and then like a central lodge, like he said. Ooh. So board game, you want to go outside and hike? Yeah. Not all the time, just sometimes.
No, we want to have an option.
Yes.
All I want to do is I want to do this. Hey guys, we're going kayaking. You get a bunch of, and that's fine. Like we put the window open. We're outside. Dude, basically.
How great
what do
would
you
it be?
want?
You wake up, you have some breakfast. You know, you play a game. You go kayaking for a couple hours, and then you come back and play board games until you can't
until you can't keep your eyeballs open anymore.
Yeah, dude. The best.
I am into, dude. Think about it, barbecue and sitting outside having a fire at night. That's real freaking good.
Freaking ecstasy.
All the board games are gonna get burnt on a hike.
It's true.
Yeah, that's true. Diz says I rented a 12-person cabin in Flagstaff and hosted DizCon for 3 days.
See?
Disc golf in the morning, and games for the rest of the time. How great was that, Diz? I'll play disc golf. I'm horrible at it. I'll play the butt out of it. And Merrimack, s'mores. Obviously, we're only doing this thing for s'mores.
Triangle, circle.
I've heard that's happened. Mommer says, I've seen funnels in Natomas.
Do you not remember when tornadoes ripped through Natomas
Yeah.
and sent like fence posts through people's houses?
Yeah.
I went to school in Natomas when that happened. I have a lot of friends who had fence posts through their dogs. That's not true. But like through their windows. Like seriously, like it was terrifying.
Daigle says, what is disc golf? It's golf with frisbees, basically. You have like a kind of a course. True. And at the end, you have this big basket with chains on it, and you're trying to throw a frisbee within 3 shots or whatever into this basket. And there's like literally like different discs. There are putter discs. There's a whole thing, and it's incredibly hard.
That's very cool. It was glorious. That does sound cool. I love a place where it's like it's a play. Oh.
I'm gonna go triangle here and circle here.
Doesn't sound great, Phillips. Not gonna lie.
What doesn't?
With his kids, I mostly remember how disgustingly humid an Oklahoma lake was in July. Animals are all fenced. Mostly see them on the trailer tours through the property.
Yeah. Here's the thing. If we're doing any of those, Diz says it was glorious. That sounds so good. I'm real bad at disc golf, but it's like hiking with a purpose. That's true. There's a reason you're going up the hill, because you have a disc and a tree up there. Disc golf's way too much exercise. No, it's seriously not. Dude, I play disc golf, dude. Oldest hippies you ever saw. Just like, hey, man, you need your disc, here's a tennis ball, throw in the tree, man, get you down there, cool, I'm going to go smoke Jay over there, like, literally, and just, like, big houses. I mean, it's good for everybody.
It's good.
Disc golf is huge here. I'm not surprised to hear that, Mom, right? That'd be a good location for disc golf.
Joe Mackay said, I worked at a summer camp, YMCA, and they would do stuff in the off year when you can rent cabins and have all the standard camp sort of activities.
Here's the thing.
That's not a bad idea. You know who we should ask is Chronomax, because he works at a camp. But I don't know when their off time is. But it'd be cool, like rent like a camp during their off. I mean, I don't know how much it would cost, but like because they have cabins, they have a central area.
Yeah, I mean, and the whole thing is we wouldn't be like, you need to get your whole staff here and do a bunch of crazy stuff. We just kind of need the space to keep it minimal. But like, and I would be down for that, because like you think Oklahoma in July, that con ain't happening in July. It's our con. It's gonna happen in November, sometime when it's like proper weather. I don't want to deal with the heat. Crazy.
Yeah.
Off season is August to April. We do it September. Oh, it'd be great. Okay, is this our new thing?
Key thing for Bing Bong Con. I put them on there. I don't think you did.
Roll them out. Yeah, I did.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Key thing, Bing Bong Con. One, cheap to fly to local airport. Yes, exactly. Yep. And they're reasonably located to most of the Bing Bong community. Yes.
That's what we're trying to figure out. We'll actually, you know what? Because we need to start getting serious about this. We'll start it in our Discord. We'll start a chat.
Yeah.
And trying to figure out, like, trying to triangulate, like, what would actually be good. And if we were to set it at this location versus this, how could we get games there? Because all of us LA folks could bring, like, 4 or 5 each at the max. Which, like, if it's an ultimate game weekend,
you don't work in the budget. We could bring a bunch, honestly.
That's true.
But it would be, or if like what would be is like maybe if it's close enough, we like rent like a U-Haul, box them up, and just deal with that, or get a truck or something like that. It wouldn't be ideal, but like if that's what we have to do,
that would be so freaking fun, dude.
Yeah. It'd be fun.
Low humidity not to warp your boards. Yeah, I ain't trying to do I'm not trying to deal with no humidity.
Nah.
I did it one year and missed the next one. Is it biannual? Your own convention? I think so. Can we get an invite to the next one? That sounds so fun, dude. Seriously, like disc golf and then like hang it. That sounds so freaking fun.
My Rancho group does a Pine Con thing in the mountains in October. I'll do a Google form. All right, Visher, I'm down.
Dude, that would be... I'm
I'll do it right now.
like,
I'm going to make that...
We could put together something really small. Like, we really could. And if we could make it convenient enough for people, if we get like 20, whatever. Basically, what that whole thing is like, all we would need is to find a way to sort of break even.
We need to break even.
Pitches in their own amount.
That's
and it's just like
tickets
sort of
or whatever.
loose...
It'd be just a break even. We're not trying to make money yet. Fantasy Flight's in Minnesota. That is very true. I actually applied for a job at Fantasy Flight once, and I was very bummed out because it said... in Roseville, and I was like, Fantasy Flight's based in Roseville? Because there's a Roseville right outside Sacramento, and I was like, that's awesome. I was like, I'll move home for like a cool game job, and it turns out there's a Roseville in Minnesota.
They should get something like in Sacramento. That'd be a great place for like a publisher to be, because you're in California, but you're not in like the horribly expensive part, one of the few. I mean, like you could probably set up a pretty good shop for yourself in Sacramento if you were a publisher or something.
Probably.
You should have moved and worked here.
Honestly, if I'd gotten the job, I would have.
Yeah.
I just didn't.
Double O's, my fam.
Twice now we've got like double O's, annoyingly.
I don't. It's never right when you need it to happen. I'm going to go O here.
Double O.
O here.
Okay.
The doubles are quite useful because usually you can make it work for yourself for a column and a row, but it's just so hard. I have no idea how this game works, as Daygil. Basically, you make these things touch each other down here, and you're trying to make many of the same symbol in a row or a column. But we're going to move on to Welcome To in just a moment. Sister Mary, what's up, dudes? What's the scuttlebutt?
What up,
Hey, man, did you talk to Rosie yet about Starbucks?
No, I asked him the thing, and that was the last time we talked about it.
Yes. Rosie, Nick is wondering, because we've both thrown this out there for ourselves and now for him, because he's looking for work, although now who knows what's going on, but would recommend working at Starbucks or nay? How do you think Nick...
How do I get to your position?
How do you think... Oh, yeah, right away, without any of the time in. Would Nick be good for Starbucks? Cheryl. Subscribe to Twitch Prime to Gen Con 4 months in a row. Cheryl, thank you very much for that. Support Gen Con. Did we play Megaland yet? No, but we're going to play right after
rules,
this.
yes.
I read the rules. It's in my brain. Well, it's not bad to want to make money. Sasquatch, you ain't wrong, and eventually we'd like to, but like with a Bing Bong Con, the main thing I'd want to do is like just make it not make us bleed money at our ace.
Oh man,
that'd be good enough for me.
I'm not gonna finish.
How did we are 3 rolls in? How do you do this?
I don't pay attention to these things.
I haven't not been able to finish in since the 3rd time we play this game. How is that possible, dude? There are so many spaces left over. Let me see what you got over there.
I'm actually doing okay. I have a lot of matches.
Yeah, you ain't gonna.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do it.
Jeez. I don't know. Now.
And I did. I started the Bing Bong Con thing in Discord. We can still discuss it here, but yeah. You should play on stream. What are we talking about? Oh, Megaland. We will, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was already thinking that it would be a pretty fun one for stream, I think. I'm gonna go circle here.
The artwork in this game is breathtaking.
There. Yeah, isn't it great? Kenitsia's just make it squares.
Why do you have to be good to work at Starbucks? Because it's hard?
What?
I don't know.
How would you spell Jeffrey, Nick?
Oh, Geoffarey.
Jafari. Yep, you're good. Yeah. You can be prepared. Megaland, the land of Mega.
Tonight, so I can help the rules. We're not playing tonight. We already have plans for tonight.
Double triangles.
Boop. Okay. I got a 5er. Okay.
I like the double. It's going to secure this bad boy right here.
So don't they teach you how to make everything? Yeah, they'll teach you how to make stuff. And I think David said, I think it's psychologically difficult not to handle customers without wanting to murder some of them. That's very true.
Yeah.
A job is better than no job. Oh, I agree. When people say my job sucks, I go, do they pay you? And they go, yeah. I'm like, then it's a good job. I mean, it's more complicated than that, but I'm like, if you get a paycheck, it's a good job.
Yeah. Or
Ain't
at
nothing
least,
wrong working at McDonald's, man.
yeah, and it doesn't have to be your career either. It's just like, if it's keeping you alive right now, then okay. And then the second you can, find something else. But, it's like, well.
Lord.
Nope. Hashtag and Wolverine Claw. This is the first Wolverine Claw that's come up all game. Literally the first.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I should put it next to that because that's my starter. Wolverine Claw. And then now do I do something? Nope. If I do that, I won't be able to finish.
So, Nick, you're not doing that one job anymore? I guess not. I don't know. They have not called. I haven't worked there for like a month and a half. It's been very, very frustrating.
It's not been nearly as consistent as you were hoping for. You knew it wasn't going to be an everyday thing, but like
I thought it'd be at least like a once a week thing.
Well, you finally got an offer for a gig after like a month, and then but you got one a couple weeks ago. And it's the first one in like a month, and they're like, "Oh, it's not happening anymore."
Yeah, they got canceled.
Are you good in June? Are you free in June? He's just like, "Yeah, that's cool. Roll them out."
Yeah.
Triangle. Hashtag.
I'm banking on something. It's not going to happen.
Never a very good thing.
I am banking on a double hashtag. Very small chance.
I'm going to go triangle.
But it can happen.
Here. Hashtag there.
And then right after this, people are going to play Welcome To, and we'll have a rules video going on. So
you can learn it. We're going to be playing the standard game, then we're going to flip over and go into the Christmas edition, which is one of the 4 new ones. It's just a really simple addition to it that we can explain on the fly, but it's cool. Rosie says, like, I think Starbucks gives you back whatever you put in. They often opt to hire people with odd schedules because we need coverage at odd times. That's true. They're open very early, very late. You can more than likely qualify to be a supervisor. I'm not sure what the pay rate is for your area. I'd imagine it's more than Northern California, but they offer great benefits. That's very true, even for part-time folks. You get stock the moment you get hired. They have employee stock purchasing plans. If you wish to invest and make more long-term, they will pay for school if you wish it. Some decent...
Not bad. It's not bad.
Decent incentives there. I mean, and really the thing is like the scheduling. It's just like they need that person to come in at like 4 in the morning.
The problem with the scheduling for us is not so much like weird hours of the day as it is that we need a lot of time off for cons.
True.
That's the problem. It's not so much like I need to work from like 5 to 11. Like that's, which I know they are good at doing things like that too. But that's the bigger issue is the fact that like, hey, during the summer I need to take like 3 or 4 weeks off. Like I'll take a week off and then be here for 3 weeks and then take another week. That's the biggest issue.
Yeah, and I guess like maybe it's you just up front with them and say like, hey, this is what's going on.
Oh no, totally. Any job that I would talk to, I would be like, hey, this is not negotiable. Like I will be gone during these times.
X gonna give it to you after
I
Wolverine.
needed double hashtag.
Snick snack.
I did not get it.
Yeah, I don't think this game's gone quite as well for me.
This one's definitely gone better.
If 00 happens right now, though, I'm going to be great.
Been done.
That's exactly Rin's challenge this summer. Yeah, it's tough when you're kind of that student age, because there's vacations and things, and it's a little bit frustrating at times when you do get, try to get a job like a Jamba Juice and stuff, and that, generally hires younger people who, are in school and stuff like that, and then they get really... like, with the schedule. And I'm like, dude, this ain't going to be my career, bro.
I know.
But, like, Rosie says, we schedule 3 weeks out, so most managers don't have any issue as long as it's within the 3-week window. I'd just be transparent about it if you were to apply. Because you know when you're going to be gone for the next several things. So you can say, like, at this point, boom, boom, boom. And not to mention, when you're getting hired, that's a very common thing. That there's a trip plan and stuff like that. So they expect those kinds of things to happen. I'm going to roll out for the final time, Pam.
Yeah.
How many points are 4 sets? That's 8 points, Cheryl. If you have 4 of the same thing in a row or column, it's 8.
I did better.
Ooh, that was actually good. I got a hashtag Wolverine Claw. So it's not the 00 I was looking for, but I get this Wolverine Claw, and that'll help me there. Okay, now we're going to score them out. My first column is hot bananas. That's going to be 0. My second column has 2 hashtags. That's going to be 2 points. My third column has 2 zeros. That's going to be 2 points. This has nothing. Straight hog average. And this has 4 triangles, which will be 8 points. Wow, not good. I got 2 sets here, so that'll be 4 points. I've got 2 sets here. I got Wolverine claws and triangles, so that's 4 points. I've just got 2 circles right there. Nothing else. That's 2 points. I got 3 triangles. 2 games in a row done that now. It's 3 points. And here I've got 2 Wolverine claws. Bop, bop.
So I got 26. My rows were good. My columns were garbage. It's really hard to get both good.
I got 27.
Okay.
So we both improved. That felt like a worse game, but I guess it was a little bit better. I got that one. Getting those, if you can get one thing of 4, I mean, it's a big boon.
Oh,
it's 8 points.
Well, I got a 5. I got a 5 and then a bunch of 3s
huge.
is the problem. But yeah, that 5 is what pulled me through. 29 again. Okay, Cheryl.
Holding even.
So have you tried like being an artist? I hear they make their own schedules and most of them are filthy rich. Same with actors. 34 Banana Slug? Get out of here.
We quit board gaming. That's enough of that right there. How dare you? How dare you score something?
Alrighty, people. We are now going to play a little bit of Welcome to. We are also going to use our fancy card trays.
Oh, whoa.
So we're going to play a video now, and this is to teach the game. You know what I should have done?
What?
Is
put a link to the PDF?
Yeah.
We'll get that set up while this is going on. Start playing the video and we'll drop it in the chat.
So I'm going to play the video now, and we will answer any questions you have after the video. But go to our Discord. You can get the thing there. I will also have it in here so that you can get the PDF.
Yeah. And Zaman asked, that's a good point. We should try temp agencies. Because they're like little temporary jobs and stuff. They work with funky schedules. And their sister got a job from a temp to hire.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm like you. I'm a temp. I'm not a temp. Substitute teacher.
All right, everybody. We will see you in a bit. Well, all right, here's the player sheet for Welcome To. As you can see, your neighborhood is broken up into 3 separate streets, and you're going to be putting addresses in those streets through these cards right here. These cards have numbers on them, but they're also double-sided. On the other side, there's one of these 6 abilities right here. Each round, you're going to be given the choice of 3 pairs of cards. You're going to choose one of these 3 pairs, and you're going to put that address somewhere in your neighborhood. The main rule when it comes to placing addresses in your neighborhood is they have to go in ascending order. Keep in mind that each street's ascending order is separate, so this street's ascending order is separate from this one, so you don't have to pick up where the last street left off. Let's do a quick example and let's ignore the abilities for right now. Let's say we choose this 10 address. We could put that bad boy right here because that follows ascending order. We couldn't put it right here because this does not follow ascending order. We could put it right here, but that's probably not the best idea because the highest number in the game is 15, so after 15, you have nowhere else to go. Each round, you have to choose a number and you have to put it in your neighborhood if you're able to, but you do not have to use the ability attached to it if you don't want to. So what do some of these abilities do? Let's go ahead and start here with the parks. Each street in your neighborhood has a potential park value, the lowest one being in your top street and the biggest one being in your bottom street. If I were to pick this 5 card along with this park card, I would put the 5 somewhere in my neighborhood and then I have to cross off the lowest park value on that same street. And then later in the game, if I chose this 7 along with this park card and I put that 7 in the same street as my 5, I would cross off the next lowest spot on my park value. We all about that pool life, so pools are next. Some houses have pools behind them. So when you choose a number that's attached to a pool card and you put that number in a spot with a pool, you are going to get to cross off the lowest value on your pool score track down here. You could put that number in a spot without a pool, but then you don't get to mark off on your pool track. Now, just because you don't have a pool card doesn't mean you can't put an address on a spot with a pool. I could put this 8 park card here, but I would mark it off on the park track, not the pool track, because the park card was attached to the 8. Construction cards are next. Construction cards allow you to add or subtract 1 or 2 to the value of the card that's attached to them, giving you a little bit of flexibility. So I could make this 7 a 5, a 6, an 8, or a 9. Now I can't put this 7 here, but I can add 1 to this 7, make it an 8, and then we're good to go. And whenever you use a construction card, you're going to mark off one of these construction spots on your score pad. Fences here are next. Now fences have to do with these dotted lines in between all the different houses.
And when you get a fence, you're going to fill in one of those dotted lines. Now, fences actually have nothing to do with the number beneath them. So I could choose this 2 and put it right here, but I could fill in a fence all the way over here if I wanted to. Now, fences make groups of houses. So if I had these 3 fences right here on the top street, that means I would have a group of 3, a group of 2, a group of 1, and a group of 4 houses. The ends of the street are already considered to already have filled in fences, so you don't need to fill in one of those yourself. These fancy money cards are next. Now, like fences, money cards have nothing to do with the number beneath them. It has to do with these columns right here on your score sheet. These columns represent the different amount of points you're going to get for the different sized groups of houses you have in your neighborhood. When you choose a money card, you're going to cross off the lowest value in a column of your choice, and then at the end of the game, a group of houses that size is going to be worth that many points. Be advised that a group of houses has to be completely filled in or it won't count. The next cards we have are biz cards. Now, biz cards have nothing to do with the number beneath them, so this 10 I could just put right here if I want. But biz cards get you out of jams. They allow you to put a second number in your neighborhood, but that number has to be a duplicate. So if I couldn't find a 6 or a 7 for this spot, I could put an 8 with biz above it. One caveat is that bizes cannot be separated by fences, so if I had a fence between these 2 houses, I could not put this 8 biz here. And then you'll cross off the lowest value on the biz track, but be careful because using bizes gives you negative points at the end of the game. The last thing in the game is these schematic cards. These schematic cards require you to have certain groups of houses to fulfill the card, and if you do fulfill the card, you get the points in the bottom right hand corner. One of those schematics called for 2 groups of 4. I have 2 groups of 4 down here on the bottom, and as long as they're both completely filled in, which they are, I can use them. We're going to fill the whole area around them to show that I use them for this, and then I'm going to mark the points that I get for fulfilling that schematic down here in the bottom corner. Now, each group of houses can only be used to fulfill one schematic, so if I wanted to fill another schematic, I couldn't use these groups of 4 again. Now, if you're not able to place any of the 3 cards available to you anywhere in your neighborhood legally, you will have to cross out the lowest value on this track right here. Once someone is not able to place an address for the 3rd time, the game will end at the end of that round. Or if someone puts an address on every single home in their neighborhood, the game would also end. Now we're on to final scoring. Let's say this is my end game sheet right here. First, you add your points from your schematics and put it below. Then you take the lowest value on each streets for your parks, add them together, and then put it below. You take the lowest value showing for your pools and put it below. Your construction score depends on how many construction cards you used. If you use 1 or 2, you get 1 point. If you use 3 or 4, you get 4 points. If you use 5 or above, you get 7 points. So in this game, I would get 4. To score your groups of houses, you're going to take the lowest value in each column. I have no groups of 1 or 2, so I'm going to get nothing from that. I have 3 groups of 3, and they're each worth 4, so I'm going to get 12 points for that. I have 4 groups of 4, and they're each worth 6, so I'm going to get 24 points for that. And I have no groups of 5 or 6, so I'm going to get 0 points for that. You'll subtract the lowest value on your biz track, and then subtract the points you lost from not being able to place addresses. Go ahead and ignore this part, we're not using it here in this game. Add all that stuff up and that is your final score, and that is how you play Welcome to.
I'm really sorry. PDF didn't work? That link didn't work? It worked for me.
Weird.
Did not work for anybody else?
You just clicked it right now?
Yeah.
Click that right there.
I clicked it right now.
Click it.
Boom.
When we're clicking that big link, it takes us right to the PDF.
That worked for me.
Not
working.
Weird.
That's... I don't know.
You can find it at BGG as well. Why is it working for us then?
I don't know. That's odd. If you go to our Discord, I don't have a Discord link. I'm going to get a link to our Discord. If you go to our Discord, it is in there, and also a picture of the Christmas one is in there. Although the Christmas one, there's actually not anything different about the board itself, except for the fact that it's Christmassy.
Yes.
So...
but also, in the meantime, I am naming my town Chicken Run.
Fair.
Because it's a good film.
Let me get an invite to our Discord right now, and then...
Save y'all some time. You're welcome. Let's skip ahead and play.
No, it doesn't work very weird. I'm not sure why, but let's just get an invite here. All right, so this should be a link.
G-Money in this house.
to our Discord. You can join our Discord there, and
Money.
then it will be under the live on stream channel.
Oi, money. My man, me money. I just want to let you know, parnu. Nick and I are going to be working on some stuff, responding to things for the meetup in Gen Con. So we can all... Okay, we got to figure it out.
I can also zoom out.
No, I don't want to zoom out. I just saw Restoration Games' schedule for Unmatched. What does it say?
What do you mean?
Does it say that we win? Because if I don't win, I'm not going to play.
It's true.
All right, can you throw in that little overlay?
Oh, yeah.
So
So we have the player aid right here.
Other way, bro.
Huh? No.
Yeah, fool. Like all these are on the bottom. Needs to be that way, dude.
What's the matter?
Dude, these are... How are we going to play this game?
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Because you need to be able to see the preview. So if we're going this way, you're always going in blind.
Oh, you're right.
Fool. We're just going to randomly assign this power. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Those card was another right?
Fonts. Your fonts and ponts. All right. So there, up here, there's a little player aid for your convenience. You ain't gonna get the 12 cents, man. For your convenience, just have to remind you. And of course, if there's any questions about how things function, please let us know. But we've got them up on there, and so you're gonna choose one of these sets, as Nick said. It's a 12 mixed with this, or a 5 mixed with that, or an 8 mixed with that. And you got to put it somewhere in your neighborhood, and you can't double up on things. Down here, the bottom left of the little player aid shows you the frequency of cards. There's more cards in the 7, 8, 9 range than there are in the 1, 2, 3, 13, 14, 15 thing.
Yep.
Anything else I'm missing?
I don't think so.
Pertinence?
I don't think... Does anybody have any questions about how the game plays?
Dave Phillips, the card hold things are specifically for this game. I guess you could use them if there's any other sort of double-sided something or others or whatever, but they are meant to be easily just kind of flipping and then you flip.
Yeah, I mean, you could use from forever, basically. I just saw the Restoration Games schedule for a match that said they run until 7. Are we okay for meetup time? I'm guessing then they made it for Thursday, which is a bit of an issue.
We'll have to talk to them about that. They probably weren't thinking about the fact that Thursday is that. There's a lot to consider, and sometimes Justin gets a little bit scatterbrained. So I don't think it'll matter because,
we don't technically need them at our event. It'd be great.
No, yeah. And they could always come, a little bit late, and we could rush out and stuff if they need our help with things. We'll remind them, hey, that was our event.
Yeah.
So, are your pages laminated? No, these are the whiteboard ones that came with the expansion. But we do have a laminator and have thought about laminating.
We haven't laminated the basic one because we are down to 10 pages.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna laminate the expansion stuff so that when people play,
Yeah.
Jim says, just check on it. We'll do, brother. We'll email Justin tomorrow because I wanted to get some more details about prize support and stuff like that, so we can start putting that and getting a plan around all that business.
Indeed.
So yeah, we'll give a shout and say hey, this is going on. Can you guys join us after since it's real close and stuff and da 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 da. Ready to roll. We don't roll in this. It's a flip and fill, and it matters that you make it you say the right thing. Okay. Anyways, I'm just kidding. So now we're each going to choose a number and a thing to put it in. Nick is welcome to bats.
Boots.
Oh, boots. I like bats. Just bats everywhere.
Just bats everywhere.
Let's rock and roll. I'm already done with turn 1. Okay, well, hold on now.
Okay,
Slow up. Okay, I'm going to... 8?
It's hard to pass up that pool.
6, 7, 8. I mean, I could do an 8 here. I'm going to... Ooh, no, that's... This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7...
Do we still do regular meetup? No, that chicken is gone. We do regular meetups with our friends and stuff, but just with both of us moving away from where we did our meetups, it was already difficult to keep it going because of our schedules. Now, the fact that we're both, I'm a half hour away, he's minimum an hour away, it was just nah.
It's tough. We're trying to get it back. Crook, who's been in the chat off and on, we're going to be starting to do some... campaign games and stuff like that, playing those together. That's gonna be starting real soon here, but yeah, it's tough. We're trying to get the I think it'll happen soon, but we just got to get the schedule a little more stable first. Now 15, a 13, and a 3, all kind of on the rarer side of things.
Yeah, that's tough, actually.
I think I'm going to make the 3 a 1 because you can decrease that number, increase it, or keep it the same. And then regardless, if you do this, then cross off one of those things because we found out that we were playing that bit wrong. Because it's 0, 1, or 2. So even if you do 0, you get to cross off a little.
Yeah.
It's
true.
Yeah.
Alrighty. But yeah.
Yeah. That's it, man.
We're going to keep it rolling.
What up, Roll Fanners? Up in here, man. We doing welcome to. Come on down. Pull up a chair. We just started. We're going to be playing the Christmas edition. So come hang with us. Come party, man. Come party with us. G Money, if you're still in there, how you doing, brother?
No.
How's living? Busy or what? Are you a busy bee? I don't. These numbers suck.
These are not the best.
This is going poorly. I think I'm gonna do the 7 and turn it into a 5 and drop that bad thing right here. 6, 7, 8,
God,
9, 10.
man.
I'm gonna go 5 next to this pool. I'm not loving it.
Yeah. Friends only. So much for dropping by and I passed through. That's right, Dave Phillips. You better believe it. So life's been good. Hopefully for you as well. It's been good. It's been good.
Real good.
Yeah, been
It's
good.
been real good. Everyone put good vibes out there, by the way. Put good vibes out there. Stuff is starting to materialize.
Things are on the precipice.
I could have fallen into a precipice.
How great are these card walls, Mike?
Well, they are so convenient. It's stupid. Literally dumb. I'm going to do an 11 over here. I'm just going to try to get this first streak going here. And I'm gonna max out these.
So I'm excited for your new series you put out this week. What new series?
We're doing Life Inside the Pursuit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's gonna be fun. They're gonna be little sketches based on board games, and sort of showing you. I don't know, just like scenarios that are inspired by board game worlds and stuff like that. So the Pursuit of Happiness is first up. We got a real fun one for you.
Yeah, we also thought about a banger of a series that we're not going to talk about yet. We thought of one today.
Maybe every so often something like
very excited
is going to happen. That's all we'll say for now.
Yeah.
Flipping them. So we can fill them. We got an 11 with the money, an 8 with the fence, and a 2 in your park face. I'm going to go 2. I'm still working on the first street. I haven't touched any of those other streets yet.
I literally never even work on this top street until my other 2 streets are completely full.
That is probably smart.
I just never do. I mean, sometimes I will, but it is rare.
Rude, dude. Instant unsub.
Wait. That's a terrible idea.
Dave Phillips, you know what? You can come play games with me. Nick's a hater, but don't unsubscribe from me.
That's
Just
a terrible idea.
Stay subscribed, man. I'm ready for giggles. You talking about me? I ain't gonna giggle.
I'm ready for the giggles.
Ja. Also, story time was so good. Thank you very much. They never do as well as I hope.
Yeah.
Because I think the board game folks who aren't, Team Bing Bong, I don't think they're like, this isn't a board game, and they skip it. But I'm like, that's a really good story. I talk about burning the damn yard down practically.
Sure.
How am I not famous? It's crazy. That's such a good story. It's such a good story. I'm very proud of it. The storytelling, not the fact that I'm kind of proud of that too.
You should be.
Okay. 4 in a fence, a 1 in a park, a 3 in a park. This is tricksy, fam. I'm going to go 1 on my bottom street, and I'm going to start parking.
I'm having a...
Raw Fan says, I freaking love the story time videos, too. It's a nice change of pace. Thank you. Yeah, Team Bing Bong gets it. Y'all, and you guys always show us support, and we really appreciate it, because sometimes we get kind of like, man, we're trying so hard, no one cares.
The things we like
but
the most...
y'all always get
likes.
it. Y'all know what's up. And the change of pace is good.
I agree.
You can't talk about board games all the time.
That's what you
Not all the time.
Yeah.
There's more to life than board games,
Throw
man.
a story in there, you know?
Yeah. Nick's grocery bag story may still be my favorite. It's such a good story, dude. Like, Nick is a very good storyteller. When he tells us his personal anecdotes, they are very entertaining. We got a 12 in that money, a 5 in that biz, and an 11 and that biz. I don't know. These numbers are
Well, it's not going good. I feel like it's not going good.
No, it sure is not.
It sure is nicked.
I don't... I'm going to go 12... 13. I'm going to go 12 here. 2nd Street, second to the last. I don't
Rough.
I'm trying to make groups of 4 here. God. Brutal, fam.
It's tough.
We got a 3 in the biz. We got a 13 and that money. And we got 6 in the park. Let's think about this. I'm not opposed to using bizzes.
I don't.
Not.
Never.
Why, dude? Mustn't be afraid, sir.
Rather lose.
So I'm going to do a 3 here on my 1st street. Now, of course, you never have to use a power, but I'm absolutely going to use a power. I'm going to do a 12 next to my other 12. Boom, biz. Burp, burp. And so far, it's 1 point. Lose 1 point. Now, granted, I don't win this game very often, so what do I know? Can I get a new marker?
Yeah, I can try that one. That one also working great. Hi, kids. Drop in and say hello. Hi, Jabs. How are you, bro?
Jabble dabble do. Jab on it. How are you, my friends?
On it.
Jab on it.
What's up,
Miss you,
Jabbies?
dude. Miss you, brother. Miss you, boo. The fire story was hilarious. M&S, like, thank you very much. It was a crazy moment in life. It was scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was scary at the time. Hilarious now. And as I said in the story, my friend's fault.
Yeah.
Kind of knows who did.
10 construction. 7 fans.
Well, I wonder if we're going to do 10 construction, though. I think I'm going to take the 10, make it an 11, and I'm just going to make the 2nd Street real smooth. So I got 12, 12, and 11. I'm just making it easy on the back end.
Ben Osteen, what's up, Ben?
Hey!
How you doing, bro?
Pajamas, I'm quite okay. Yeah, I know it's been a minute or 4. That's all right, brother. We're just always happy to see you, man. Anything we can do to elevate from okay? Or is okay enough? I always get worried. It's like, I'm okay. I'm like, you okay? You sure? You fine? You good? Just got in. Ayo. Well, we're happy to have you here.
Jazz, we were planning Bing Bong Con earlier, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, we are. Bing Bong Con. Where would you want Bing Bong Con to be? Ben Osteen and Jabs.
Ben Osteen's probably here, because he's here.
Yeah, but we're taking a poll. I mean, I want to know, like, if it's local or them. I'm trying to get the whole, where the most people are is where we'll go. So every vote counts, Nick.
Yeah.
How dare you? You don't believe in democracy? You don't believe in America? How dare you? Ellie would be handy West Side for sure. Well, I don't know about the West Side. That seems incredibly expensive.
Ellie would be handy West Side for sure.
How about the West Side, Ventura? Yes. It's smart. It's smart if you think about it.
Said, aren't the end cards upside down? These ones? Yeah, because it's easier to flip them like this. You can still tell what they are.
Yeah. And you could, like, flip them this way and put them down. We're just doing it this way.
Nah.
Okay is okay enough. Jabs, thank you for the reminder. Sometimes, the anxious part of me is just, what? Oh, the scorecards? What? What are you talking about?
Oh, these are, yes. So when we
yeah.
play all together, we don't play with the side where you can get more because it's just too hard to tell who gets it first. So we always just play with the lower one.
He's going to be like, those are flip. I got it already. I'm like, nah.
Nailed
So
it.
we just do that for ease. There's some tweaks you must make once in a while for live streaming stuff.
So I mean, if you're really talking Bing Bong Con, West is probably easiest for y'all. This is true, but we're not just looking for what's easiest for us. We're looking for what's easiest for everyone. Now, don't get me wrong. We will be the deciding factor, but if it is way, way, way better for us to do it in Ohio, we may. It's one of those things. Like, we're not against it. There is now a channel in our Discord to now discuss Bing Bong Con.
Salt Lake City? Oh, that's bad.
Salt Lake's actually not bad. That's got a big airport, central.
Yeah.
There's like Denver.
Denver.
Someone mentioned Denver earlier, and I was
so many Southwest flights have layovers in Denver. Like, it's a huge hub for them. So like Denver would be pretty easy to get to.
It's not a bad idea.
Any good cheap venues? Maybe Denver could work. Yeah, Ben. I don't think that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I think. I don't get why Shut Up and Sit Down are doing their con in Vancouver. They're from England, right? Yeah, I just think that it's easier for more people to get to it if you're in North America.
As far as I can tell, it's the reasons because the majority of their audience is in Canada.
Yeah.
They are much, much bigger in Canada, the US, than they are in the UK. From what I hear, not that they're not big in the UK, people in the UK like them, but most of their audience is here, and apparently a massive part of their audience is in Canada, so they do it in Canada.
Vidger just said Paul's in Vancouver now. No, Nick was just hanging out with
Paul
yesterday,
is,
and he's in the process
here in
of
LA
trying to
right
move
now.
there.
Yeah, he's trying to move to Canada right now.
Yeah. He's trying to immigrate.
And
to
Paul, I don't know
Canada.
if Paul. Yeah, he's more or less retired from Shut Up Sit Down, as far as I can tell. Are you not done?
No.
Waiting.
I'm going to do 13 on the end of 2nd Street, and I'm going to add in my first offense.
Dang, will finish number 1. Dang. Well, 4-4. That's pretty good.
So these, yeah, I need the 2 groupies. Well, I could do that, though. I'll put a fence right here, I guess.
Okay.
I'll put a fence right there. All right, now I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I was just so lost in my own thoughts. I'm at a 6 right here. And do a fence right there. And now I will claim number 1 as well. So once you claim a group, you can't use that same grouping for another schematic.
Playing this game terribly, I think.
Nah.
I think generally terribly.
Boop. Alright. Don't make me mad.
I almost always max out all my parks, and I have not done like any
You are
park stuff.
about that park life.
This
number
Hamanite,
3.
Finish number 3.
1, 2 2s, and 3. That's impressive. You've done that fence life a lot.
Yeah.
Very well done. Pow. 14 in the money, a 12 in the money, and a 7 with a park.
That is not helpful.
No. I'm going to go 7 in the park right here on 1st Street. And if I can get an 8 and a park specifically, I can max out the 1st Street parks. I don't know if that's a good thing to try to hope for, but
Yeah.
that's just a thought I've had. Or a pool. I'll take a pool or a park. A pool or a park. We're going to flip it in a second. I should probably wait for the chat to be ready.
And yeah, right after this, we're going to play another game of this with the Christmas board, which actually, you don't really need a Christmas board. You can do it on the normal one. And the rules changes for that one is very, very simple, but it poses a difficult challenge.
Well, it gets you hyper-focused on something for sure.
Yeah.
We've got a 4 and a fence. We've got a 6 with that pool. And we got an 8 and some construction.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 8, but I'm gonna turn it into a 10 on 2nd Street and do a bit of that construction.
Me too. I made that 8 a 10 on the 2nd Street with a bit of that construction.
Nice construction.
Construction.
Edification. Dude, I died. I rewatched because I was watching this Q&A thing with Bill Hader and John Mulaney. They're talking about Barry season 2 and stuff. Yeah, it's really good. And he references like when Bill would play like James Carville and stuff, and he would just do a bunch of silly stuff with his hands and things, and he would just do it to make John Mulaney laugh. And I remember because I freaking died. There's this one Weekend Update where Bill Hader comes as James Carville, and like it's just like miming like dealing cards out. And, like, it's so funny. And so I ripped back and rewatched that sketch. And, like, dude, I died. Because the first one, he's, like, doing all this stuff. He's, like, playing. And then he starts, like, drumming. And he keeps doing, like, the cymbal. He keeps, like, doing, like, and it's just, like, I was like, that's so funny. He's, like, doing that for John Mulaney specifically. Because I'm like, dude, that killed me so hard back in the, like, I don't know when that sketch came out. You know, so long ago. But just, like, just doing all this, like, hand stuff. Then, yeah, he does it where he's, like, deals out cards, picks them up. It's, like, it's just, like, random stuff in between, like, while Seth Meyers is talking to him. It's so funny. 15 in the biz. Give me that business. Shoot. If I do another biz, Nick.
I don't know.
I'm losing 3 points at the end, but, I mean, it's a 15. And a biz. Do I just go 15 and then biz that 15?
That's actually not a bad idea.
That's kind of a cool, crazy cool idea. I'm going to do it, guys. I'm going to go fly wild, buck wild, 15, biz over my pool, because this pool is the business.
It's not bad. It's an interesting...
I mean, you know, it makes the last read a little bit easier, a little bit more breathing room now.
Yeah, no, totally, yeah.
Let it breathe.
Okay.
We also had a 10 pool and a 4 fence, but now we've got a 7 with construction. That's lame, dude. You want a 15 with construction, you can go up to 17. 7 construction's in the middle of the road. There's already a bunch of cards around that. We got a 6 in a park and a 10 in a park.
I don't want any of that.
7 can become a 9 or an 8, and I could finish 1st Street. I'm going to make 7 a 9, man. I'm going to make a 9 on
Park life.
2nd Street. Oh, boy.
Oh, man. Yeah. that.
Man, oh
This is
man.
not my
oh,
best
man.
game, fam.
I've got probably the most constructions I've had this point in the game ever.
You're already at 5? Yeah, you already got that.
I need some more fences.
There have not been that many, and the few that have been up, I have not chosen too many.
I'm not chosen.
What are you gonna do?
What are the highlights of your parks, Nick? What do you put in your parks?
Statues of Gary Busey.
Yeah. Like they look like Gary Busey if he was a character in NBA Jam. So it's like a tiny little body and a big head, and the teeth are extremely sharp.
Exactly.
They also look like you should climb them, like you should grab his jaw and climb. It's odd, man. It's really odd. 8 in that money, 10 in that biz, 6 in the fence. Do I biz it again? Probably not. It gets expensive.
This is horrible.
8 in money. I should probably finish that first street.
Horrible.
Enough 8s have come up. 6 in a fence, 10 in the biz. I'm just going to go, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put 8 on my second street.
It says I've chosen nothing but fences. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. You can get probably the most money the whole game off of the estate.
Because if you can get
stuff.
several groups, those estates can become available. And here's the thing: I never win this game, so I can be like, well, you should do it this way, because clearly it's not right.
What do we think about the SDJ nominees, Mike?
I haven't taken a close look. What are some of them in there? I meant to do that
Someone
earlier.
put the discard. They did a Who Gives a Shit About It? Right when
Yes,
it got
they did.
announced. It was great. I haven't had a chance to watch it.
I haven't had a chance to watch it either.
I am. Carpe Diem should not win, 100% based off how crappy it looks.
It is it's good gameplay though, but I agree.
Nope, should not win. You should get punished for that.
I agree.
So, Mikey, for the SDJ, you have just one, which is interesting because it's a party game. Llama, Lama, I don't know what that is. And then Werewords, which is also surprising that Werewords
This
got
is
chosen.
which category?
This is Spiel's Jars.
Okay.
I don't know what Llama is. Werewords. First of all, Werewords, did Werewords come out in 2018? Also, Werewords is definitely Insider. So
Llama's
that
like an
kinda weird.
alpaca. We know the animal, but is the game based on that at all?
Probably. And then the Kenner Spiel is Carpe Diem, Detective, and Wingspan.
Yeah, Wingspan will win.
But Wingspan didn't come out in 2000. I guess it did come out in 2018, technically. I don't know. That one seems weird.
I thought Wayward's have been out for years. Only got the deluxe edition. That's what I thought too. Like we've owned that. I swear for all of last year.
We've definitely owned that for more than last year. That's confusing. And then I think Detective will win Kenner.
Really? Over
Yeah.
Wingspan?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
I think so.
Wow.
Dude, like the Exit games won over like Terraforming Mars.
Okay.
They like those kinds of games.
8 in a pool, by
So
the way.
Wingspan came out in January. Exactly. Like it's a very odd
8
Spill
pool,
Jars.
8 park, 8
Dude.
and 12 pool. Now here's the thing: do I do 8? Yeah, I gotta do 8 in the park. As much as it hurts me, I don't want to do the pool. But if I do the park, it gets me 10 points instead of 3 more points, and that's more points, isn't it? Boop.
So Detective won't win. Wingspan will win. It's too accessible. I don't know, Vischer. I don't know. I mean, I don't think Carpe Diem will win. I think Wingspan has a better chance than Carpe Diem. I think Detective because they like interesting stuff.
Yeah. Who said they didn't like? So Dismente didn't like Detective. I do want to try it. The Detective is interesting. I need to play it solo.
Especially like that,
I like having easy
True
internet,
Crime or whatever the
so-
second one was. Chronicles of Crime.
Yeah.
A lot of people like better than Detective, but that wasn't nominated. That's very odd.
Well, Detective paved the way, so maybe it's some sort of like, without that, there wouldn't have been Chronicles of Crime. I don't know. I don't know the inner workings of all that.
I'm going for Just One because Just One I think is an insanely good party game.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Llama. I have no idea what that game is.
We've got 11 in the park, a 1 in the construction, and a 5. And just remember, 1, you can use the construction to go to 0. You can't go into the negatives, but 0 is a viable option. Well, I don't think I need it. 11 and them Parkos.
No. I think. I think
0 for fun.
I hope Just One wins for Spill Jars.
Yeah.
Although
Just
even
One's a
that's
lot of
2
fun.
party games. That's interesting.
I mean, that's pretty much, everyone gets all, you
Yeah.
know, out of sorts, but I mean, that's pretty common, that kind of vibe. Like, it's a family, they want something family weight and stuff. I've had Just One for a few weeks now, and I've taken it to my in-laws to try out after the last few Sunday dinners, but it hasn't hit the table yet.
Do it. Super fun.
We just played it at a game night the other night with, like, 7 people, and it's so fun, dude.
Yeah. I think Detective will win, but I think Wingspan should win.
Yeah. Matt hates Just One pretty strongly. Well, he hates good things, doesn't he?
Does he? I thought he liked that one.
I don't know, I thought so too, but Maybe he's trolling all of us. We just haven't seen the latest where he's just like, JK, I hate that game. I'm like, oh, okay. It's fair.
I hate this game.
This is... I am
worst.
getting worried because there's so much in the middle. I'm just going to keep trudging down the row here. 7.
There's so much in the middle. Like, I'm to the point where I almost can't put stuff in the middle anymore.
Whoops.
What are you doing? Oh, you're
Taking
trying
the ink down. It's been helping, but then I just whacked the thing. So that was bad. Sorry, guys.
Watch the Who Gives a Shit about the nominees is magic. I am planning on watching it.
Yeah.
Though honestly, Wingspan doesn't do much unique. True, it's a very solid game, but nothing stands out gameplay wise. So I agree. Like it's pretty. Not that it's like bad, but it's nothing.
It's a super
crazy
solid
new.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have to approve that, but okay.
Every fence I can't use now. Aww.
Just One is one of my favorites. Just it's fun. Yeah, I think it's one of the best party games to come out in a while. Just One is so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate this game, dude.
2 in the money, 6 in the park, 9 in the park. I couldn't. Is that stupid though? I'm gonna take a 2. I gotta take a 2. I'm trying to be sensible. My goal is to finish my neighborhood. Oh, Cheryl, thank you for that. Deb Pony, Cheryl.
Just cuz.
Thank you for them bits. Hey, you know what? There never has to be a reason. Just cuz is valid enough. And we're just happy y'all are here hanging out with us. Speaking of hanging out with us, we're going to be playing Terraforming Mars tomorrow.
I know, manjans.
It got snubbed at the SDJ.
It should have won. I'm sorry. It should have won over Exit.
Not for us. We're going to play. We're going to play it all of it. We're gonna play
The whole thing?
The whole thing. We're going to play Prelude, Venus Next, Colonies, Get At Me. Because I want to take the cards out. It's just too easy.
No, yeah, I agree.
13 in a park, fam.
I would just leave the
7.
cards in and just not put the board.
7 and money, or 11 if you were trying to live in that pool life. I think I'm going to go 13 park.
Yeah, gotta.
Up here.
Gotta.
I'm going to start slowly. That's not another 15.
I haven't got any of the schematics yet. I've been so close to like many.
I literally only played 2 fences. I gave me one, but I need to.
One
upsmanship. Uh-oh.
4 pennies.
Dude, let's start a bit war 1 bit at a time. I should probably wait longer.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, guys. I just get excited. I think I missed the numbers while I've been typing lols. Hey, Vidger, you know what? It's your suburbs. You can catch up. I think it's one thing where like if you miss some things, probably doesn't matter.
Right on.
Not really.
Yeah, and then but we're gonna play it right after this.
Cheryl, yes, Deb Pony, Cheryl. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. We got a 10 in the biz. We've got a 9 in the pool.
The rain? It's all in the middle.
But as we've discussed, there are more of those cards than others, Nick. 9 in the pool, 7 in a fence. I mean, I'm with you. I don't know.
Like I'm literally getting to the point where I almost can't place a ton of this stuff because of like.
So I do 10 here. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4. A little bit of wiggle room. We do 10 right here.
All right, finally did number 1.
We do 9 in a pool. Right there. Only 2 pools in my neighborhood, dude. It's like I don't even know.
I got 3.
Who I'm trying to cater to. Roll Fanners, you going up again? Roll Fanners. Damn it, Holmes. Thank you very much for that. I'm just going to Despinante because it's more fun. I know it's not anywhere near right.
Despacito.
I need so many low numbers.
Dude.
I get
Look, I'm all low. I can't do any high.
You made the one to end this game, Nicholas.
Dude, I'm not doing great.
We got 9 in a fence.
And by the way, the game will end once one of us ends the game. If you end the game beforehand, just wait.
Start scoring.
Yeah, we just can't. Wait for y'all
when it happens. I can't use a 9 at all. I can
only
use
use that 14.
And the 14 is aced out because I put that 13 there thinking I was real wise. So I guess the 8 in a park is the answer. Oh, you start to feel the walls close in around you a little bit. You done 2 of them now?
I said I was close to a bunch. I couldn't get a dang number to get it done. It's pissing me off.
Dude. Oh, man. 5 or lower, please. Dutch.
Dude.
We will try.
Dutch.
As much as we can.
Nope.
Not gonna like that. That's a 14 right there.
7. Still middle of the road.
5 or lower. You said 5 or lower. That counts. And a 7.
And a park. That's
park.
acceptable.
7
that
park.
is acceptable.
See, but if I do a 7 park, then that's another low number I'm not using. That's how you get into trouble. We're going to do it, though. Because I'm trying to max out these parks.
It just keeps continuing. Damn on it.
E-Paladin with 11. E-Paladin. E-Paladin is a keeper of the puns. You did something on Facebook the other day. Another thing, one of your many accomplishments, and I died. I was like, that's great. That's just a great one.
Jess, I'll check on the Discord for Big Mon Con. Please do. We want to really talk about it, and it's 2020 is when it's going to happen. But
2020, man, it's going to happen somewhere, somehow, some way. We're going to try to get as many folks there as possible, trying to make it as cheap and easy as possible. So we need to do some serious research, and Visual's going to help us with that, getting a Google page map thing, something that makes sense. It's organizational, and we're flipping. Oh, we're going to hold on.
Hold on. Can we get one more? We get one more.
I can't. This one don't have. Okay, you're right. No, there's no number in the middle, fool.
Shoot, you right.
No, hold on.
Wait, you got one more? Nope, you're right. We got to shuffle.
This number.
All right, then we'll do a shuffle right after this. So
15, 10, and 10. I actually don't like those. We're going to do something else. I'll do 10 park. Or do I do another? Is this time for a biz?
Never
I'll lose 6 points, but it's
6 points on business, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to max out my park instead. That's going to be worth more points, even if I can't finish. All right, we're going to take a minute to shuffle here.
Shuffle.
So I guess,
let's leave these ones out, yeah.
So we'll know what the powers are next. So there's going to be a pool, a fence, and a biz, but what numbers?
Well, it's... Okay.
What?
I was going to say we should leave that just in case they hadn't finished, but...
Oh, sorry. My bad. I got excited.
I had a roundabout. That's right. I've never used roundabouts. I don't even know what those are. Forgot what those were. We've never played them before.
Yeah, I think I've read it before, but I forgot. BBC equals Bing Bong Con, or I got the trademark of quality.
That's right. Bing Bong Con. Is stride one street into 2 streets. Oh, that's right. Nah. Never done it.
Oh, yeah. But how?
I need literally all low numbers.
Dude, low numbers.
I can handle. I need specifically a 13 here, and then everything else I need 5 and below. Not 12.
12, and an 8.
Literally can't put any of that.
I can put a 12. That is actually perfect for me.
Can't put that. All right, that's 1.
Do a 2, 12, and a biz. No, I just can't put a pool, but that's okay. I never have to use the powers. I just want to. I need now 6 and lower, for sure.
Yep.
100%.
14, cool.
Nope.
15, cool.
And
2.
2. Okay, I can do a 2 on 2nd Street. Can't even do a 2 on 3rd Street. We are in trouble, officially. And I'm not going to have groups for nothing. I guess I'll do a 6 because I do have a group of 6.
Bad.
Whoa. Finish card 2. Yowja.
Nice.
This is bad. This game gets very stressful very fast.
Yeah.
There's so many things in the middle numbers, and you gotta navigate that right. 8 and a park, 5 and the Monday, 4 and a fence. Now this is important. I'm gonna go 4. If I go 4 here, that's 5 and 6. Give me 2 options. If I go 4 here, it gives me more options. I'm gonna go 4 here.
Oh man.
I'm gonna put a fence. I guess my 4s are the most valuable, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a fence right there.
Oh, it's getting bad. Bonsai Baby's raiding the party of 41. What's up,
We're being
Bonsai?
raided, man.
Thank
We
you
okay?
for that raid.
Are we safe? What's going on, man?
There's people raiding us.
Man. Thank you for the raid, everybody. Welcome, new friends. We're the Brothers Murph here on Gen Con. Thank you for that awesome raid. Sour Beers up in here. We got Brandon F up in here. We got BJ White 211 up in here.
Bonza raid.
Dude,
Bonza raid. I
like
love it.
that.
I love
With the
raids when
wooden
people
heart.
come in super hot like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best.
Oh, that is awesome.
Hi, everybody.
Y'all know how to
Welcome
raid.
to the Gen Con stream. We are the Brothers Murph. We usually stream on our own channel, but on Mondays we stream on Gen Con's channel.
Yeah, so you give us a follow here or follow it
Indeed.
twitch.tv/the Brothers Murph and Bonsai Baby up in here. Bonsai Raid. Bam! Dab on those M&S like for giving them bits, saying hi to our new friends.
Hey, friends.
Bonsai Baby,
What's
what were
up?
y'all up to? What's going on?
Oh, Bonsai is one of the new hosts on Table Takes. Super cool.
Sweet.
That is cool.
Well, dang.
What were you streaming right now, Bonsai?
Yeah, what was going on?
Thank you for that raid. That's awesome. Everyone, you can follow us here. You can follow us over on our channel down here.
And follow Bonsai Baby as well for all of our friends that were
That
hanging out
is
with us. See how that
cool.
goes. You exchange numbers and business cards and things like that, and everyone gets to watch everyone. It's great. We're dropping ping bongs. That's a retaliate. Now it's a fight. The Jets and the Sharks, where it's just like, oh yeah, I see your bonsai rage, and we're gonna give you some ping bongs.
You're making a resin end table. Bonsai, I love woodworking. What kind of resin are you using? Are you using any kind of pigment? Talk to me right now about it. I want to know
Forget the
everything
escape, flip it.
about what you're doing. Literally one of my goals is to have a bit of a wood shop, and most of my stuff will probably be resin projects. I love resin and woodworking, particularly resin and like wood turning and stuff like that. Like, talk to me about, just give me a complete recap of what you just did on stream.
Yeah, I can't play.
You know the crazy thing is it's a 2 and I can't play a 2.
And neither can I.
Oh, this is terrible. That's
And
2.
the
I got
9.
one more. If I can't play one more, we're done.
The construction is sweet, except for I can't construct it enough to play it. Shoot.
Wait, no, I can't do that either. This is
It's
rough.
getting tough. You guys are here just in time.
getting
By the way, for
rough.
everyone that just joined us, we're about to re-up and do Welcome to again. You can play this from home with us. We're going to be playing one of the new expansions. We're going to add a little element of Christmas decoration, but ultimately will be pretty much the exact same thing. So come on down if you're interested in playing. It's one for one part resin with a bunch of joints and a live edge.
Cool. Ooh, I know. For one part, cool. Bunch of joints and a live edge. Ooh, I like live edge stuff. Really like live, especially live edge balls. I really like them.
Yeah, the walls are live edge. It's really cool.
So I love woodworking stuff. Oh, it's my favorite in the whole
I like it when they
world.
turn wood.
I want to turn wood so bad. Yeah, it's just so
It's
satisfying.
like a tree's like on a bad path, and you say like, "Get your life together, son." Just turn that wood. It's good. All right, we're flipping. We got
So
a 9.
just when I said I finished card 1 and all the cards, all right, then you have to stop.
You
Ooh,
better
a 3,
stop.
thank God.
We got a 3, 4, park, 9, biz. Well, I'm gonna go 3 because 3 is a more rare number. My park's already maxed out here, but if we can get another 4 or a 5 or a 6, that would be perfect.
I can't use that park. That sucks. What area are you guys in life? Late 20s? No, we live in LA.
I'm in LA, man.
What is this game about? This game is about trying to fill out your perfect neighborhood. So you will start off with a blank neighborhood like this with a bunch of houses, and you are essentially putting these different addresses in the rows of houses. They have to go in ascending order, so it has to be like lower here, higher here. And there's different abilities, like you're putting parks in your neighborhood, putting pools, all different kinds of stuff.
Flipping them.
And
6
it
for
is.
the construction. 5 with
I can take
biz.
6 construction.
I can take 6 construction.
Okay.
I can also take 6 in parks, but I have my parks in
5.
maxed out.
Oh, you know what, Mike? This is the last round.
Yeah, it is, because I just finished my neighborhood.
Oh, really? Because I just finished the third thing. Okay, people, that is going to
So there's different things you're
end
trying to
it.
go for. You have to put numbers in. That's the only thing you have to do each turn. These numbers are provided, and they also have things that are associated with them that help you fill out your things. You can increase your landscaping. You can put pools in, stuff like that. You're trying to make the best neighborhood.
Just the best neighborhood that's ever existed,
the
Bonsai.
best that's ever been. So now we're going to score this thing out. I only got one schematic. But
I
that's
got
okay.
all 3, so that's going to be 15
Get
points.
3 points. I didn't work on my Second Street park at all, but I maxed out my first and my third park, so I'm going to get 28 points on my parks.
4, 18.
And what do we say for our construction, Nick?
What?
What do we say for our construction? How do
It's
we work
if you have 5 or more, you get 7. If
7.
you have 3 or 4, you get 4. If you have 1 or 2, you get 2.
Boom. I'm going to give myself 7
I am going to get fire pints.
fire pints.
I have one group of 1, which is going to be 1 point. I have 1, 2, 3 groups of 2, all at 4. That is going to be 12 pints. I have one group of 3, which will be 3 pints. I have 2 groups of 4, at each will be 5, be 10 pints. I have
10 pints.
10 pints, you say? Okay, and I have no business per usual.
Merrimack, the joy of urban planning.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Getting sheets ready to play along with the next one, dope. You have to establish that neighborhood watch. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It comes in hot, Bonsai.
Yeah, they are heavily armed and living, frankly, outside the law with their neighborhood watch. But hey, you know what? We're not going to tell them they got guns. 79 points for Dispamante.
Okay.
Dispanite.
Okay, how do I want to do that? Okay, so...
$72 for me. Tie with Dutch. Ayo, McGreedy, 90 points. I realize that I'm not good at this game. I have
89.
realized now.
Beat it! Oh, McGreedy beat by 1 point. I've been crushing in this game recently.
Bonsai said, boo, hiss is mad.
Yes. So I got 89 points.
89 points.
Boop, boop.
I
beat Zen Vanessa by 1. That's right, Zen. I got you.
I feel like my first couple games, I scored good, and I haven't really even neared 100 points in a very long time. Can you go back and report me 1 second?
So, yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's just, I swear, it gets harder. The more you know, the worse off you are.
I swear that's true. Because you start thinking you're clever.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm going to do
clever.
stuff in like a clever way.
No,
and you're
not
like,
clever.
no, you're dumb. We're all dumb.
You're straight down, dumb.
You dumb. Boom. Nailed it. So now we're going to play the Christmas side. So, Mikey, flip your thing over. Boop, and talk about the Christmas side.
Okay, the Christmas side is going to play out exactly the same way. So we're going to do this once again. So we're all familiar with it. And the only thing that's going to change is on each of your streets, whatever stretch of houses, if you have any, whatever stretch of houses, say it's these first 4, that you have where the numbers do go sequentially. So it goes 2, 3, 4, 5. And then over here, 7, which breaks up that thing. Whatever streak you have of basically numbers going in exact sequential order, it doesn't have to start with 1 or anything like that. Like if it was in the middle and started 7, 8, 9, 10, and I went 11, 12, that would be my longest. Whatever streak on each street you have that's the longest, you'll get 1 point per house that is in that grouping. You don't have to put fences or anything around it like that. You're just looking at your
Fences also don't break it up.
And fences don't break it up. It's basically the neighbors have all come together and you're all decorating together. So the more houses you can get in a row, again, going exactly sequential. You always have to go in ascending order, but you don't have to go sequentially.
Let's be honest, we all go to those neighborhoods to look at Christmas lights, and it sucks when there's that one house in the middle that's just dark.
Yeah.
And you're like, really?
Yeah.
You couldn't have put up just a tree in the front or anything?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. You know? So.
Abjuria says, I'm still looking for a roll and write I'm even decent at playing. It's so hard. They're so hard. It took me a while before I had even a somewhat acceptable game of Kokoro.
I'm still
it's so hard.
Horrible at Kokoro. We need to play Kokoro on stream, by the way.
I know, we should. So the new schematics here, you're going to have 6 groups of 1, a group of 3 and 6, and then this is a Christmas specific one, and this is if you have one entire street that goes sequentially, so you get to do that whole decoration, you'll get 7 bonus points on top of the 10 or 11 or 12 you would get from completing an entire street's worth of decorations. That's going to be it. So this is cool for each of the 4 new things they gave us with the new Kickstarter. There are schematics specific to that one that will always be the 3rd option.
Yeah.
So you can have 2 normals and then something that's on theme, which is super cool.
So
again, at the end of the game, whatever, each of your streets, whichever string you have that's the longest, where there's no breakup in numbers, it goes sequentially, you'll get points per each of those.
And that's it.
There's a lot of points potentially to get.
There is, and it seems like, okay, that's it. Like, how much different could that be? But it really makes you like, no, I need to put this 5 here because I need to keep the order going. Yeah, dude.
Completely fixated on it last time. McGree says, I usually ignore the plants, the landscaping, and get as many 4s as possible and max down the money in real estate. That's a pretty good route to take. Because I got just 3 groups of 4, but I maxed it out, and that's 24 points.
And the way the streets work out, there's 12 in this street, so you can have perfect... 4s is a really good route to go.
Vidger says, all right, what questions should I put in? I'll make it right now.
What?
For the thing.
I would say...
Kind of like a survey, Vidger,
location...
Right? What would be a preferred location? What kind of amenities would you expect and need? I guess maybe rustic or urban, maybe.
Yeah.
I want to make it easy to, accomplish the survey poll.
What would you want to do? Like, would you want it to be just a con and then some other stuff going on?
What priorities would there be, like, in terms of what you want to do? Would you be able to provide games?
Region preference? Yeah, like region and then specific location as well.
Specific location, would you be able to... Yeah, I guess maybe that we can start. We can go into the micro later. Amenities, massage. Yeah, we will have a masseuse. I'll just be Karen. I think it depends. What do you want out of the BBC? What do we want? I just want to have a ripping ass time, man. I personally, if it was my thing I'm going to, I'd want to have there be the option to mix up like games and getting outside and stuff. So, I mean, I really like the rustic idea. That's really just a community fun fest, pretty much. I want to be very low key.
This one would be mostly just open gaming. There may be like an event, but like it's not gonna be like where there's tons of. We're just not gonna have enough people. It's not.
What would be fun would be to have the ability to go live from it and like include people and stuff. So like, but a community fun fest, and like I'd want to be very casual. So that people can like, I'm gonna go
at least for the first like one, it's like it's just not gonna, we're not gonna be able to do much of that. So yeah, it's a community fun fest. It's probably be sitting around playing a lot of games. Hiking Red Rocks at Dice Tower West is a con highlight for me. Totally,
isn't it such a cool area? Steve, I know we were talking about while we were there. It's such a beautiful Cincinnati, maybe
Texas.
Well, you got to put in your region preferences in the thing. Video's gonna set out, and we're gonna put it on Discord and stuff, so everyone can join our Discord. It's free and fun for everyone.
It's right there.
You can join right there, and we'll start talking about this. We need to start planning. If we want to get next year, we'll be here like that.
Dude, so, it's mid-May.
Yeah.
Just putting it out to people, it's mid-freaking-May.
Yeah. What?
Alrighty, people. So this is the first one. We got 9, 12, and 7. We got Park, Pool, and Money Dollars.
Do I get into the frozen pool life early? What I'm making is I'm making skating rinks.
Like, literally, the pools, I don't know if you really tell, but they are frozen and it's great.
Christmas time is here. And the thing I like about this is the core of the game is exactly the same. It's just like flavor mostly.
Yeah, some of the other ones are a little more involved, but this one is like super simple, which is why it's great.
Already hate this. What I'm gonna do something buck wild. I'm going to First Street, Nick, but I'm putting the 12 on the last pool, and I'm going all ice rinks.
You know, I was thinking about doing the exact same thing.
That's tricky because I'm going to need the 13, 14, 15 to fill out 2 spaces to the right. But I'm like, with constructions and business, I can figure that out.
Going 7, dead ass middle.
Yeah, I mean, for my money, I'm thinking somewhere with pine trees, man, because that is a restorative place. That kind of environment for me, like, fills my soul back up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, if we can do something like that, could be a pretty cool combo. We're gonna flip them. We got 6 with a construction.
Ooh, 13 construction.
7 with a money, and see, now I'm talking about. So I can go up to 15.
See, now here's the thing. I'm already like, okay, I need.
I'll turn that into a
to
15.
Make. No, you already screwed up your thing, man. You can't make a sequential thing all the way to the top, baby. You messed up already. You can't go 12 straight to 15, fool.
Oh,
you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying, like, you can put 13 there. But
I could do 14
because I'm changing the 6 to an 8, so I can go 7, 8.
So I'm gonna go 14 and hope for a 13 because 13 would be slightly more common.
Do biz counts for the lights? Ooh, let me double check. They must have mentioned it. I do remember.
That's a good point. I feel like that would break it up.
Biz counts as consecutive numbers. Okay. So yes.
Excuse me, I misspoke. You can absolutely biz it up.
Yeah, so you can go like 4, 5, 6, 6, 7.
It's 2 people in a duplex, and they split the money on the lights. You know, and that's fine.
So I'm still here, but AFK.
Hey, Bonsai! Away from keyboard.
Oh, that's right. That's okay, Bonsai. You can hang out. Listen to our melodious voices.
Yeah. Yeah, let's have in Vegas the week after Dice Tower West, and we'll just make a big vacay out of it.
Dude, right?
The one thing about that is, it's like, well, people have already traveled. We'll just tack on a couple days when everyone's just exhausted and over it already.
The exact same, like, we just put down the Dice Tower sides, put up our sides. Be like, yeah, big bomb con.
That's funny.
Okay, people.
We have to figure it out. Vidger, if you're still around, what do you think about saying, what would be a decent time of year? Obviously, that's going to be the tricky one. Like, there's nothing that's going to work for everybody. But, like, is there, like, generally, if we could find out, everyone's just like, dude, September is, like, really chill. I'm like, okay, I didn't know, I don't know.
That's the question I was going to make. Actually, yes, put that on there. Like, what's the best time of year?
Probably more than anything.
And I would say on there, if you could say not summer. Because a lot of people probably say summer because a lot of people have vacation in the summer. But, like, summer's not going to happen because we already had all the conventions during the summer. So it's like...
Well, make it an option, but Yeah.
I would say not even an option, dude. Like,
What would be the best time outside of summer? And since we all know that like summer will be the best time probably for everyone.
Yeah.
So we can get a better idea of the rest of the year.
so though I think we need to set up a Discord poll and not a Google one, unless you want a bit more details from the Google survey. No, I don't really care, honestly. I think we'll
Discord polls are fine.
figure
Keep
out.
it simple. Sure, also don't have to worry about a kid in school anymore. Sniffle. Aw. That's all right. You okay? Okay, so we need 10 in a fence, a 6 in a pool, and a 7 in the biz. I don't know about any of that. I could do. I'm gonna go 10 here and just hope to fill in the gaps later and do a fence. Now, what kind of fence business? We do need a 6, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hope to be able to put together that schematic number 2 at some point.
Yeah. Tough.
This is gonna be tricky. All right, let's flip these
Already stressed
bad
out.
boys. We got an 8 with a pool, 6 and a biz, 3 and a biz, 8 and a pool.
Perfect.
No,
Perfection.
there's no perfect here.
Perfection.
I could do a
Bing Bong Con
is here. 3. I'm gonna go 3, 3, 3. I'm gonna go 3 right here on 2nd Street. I'm gonna biz it. I'm a 10 biz it right here, since that won't break up things. I still need 11. This is gonna. I should drink it. Sliver says, boys in bed reading now after bedtime snack. Rad. We're just over here struggling to make Christmas decorations so that the kids don't cry when they visit from the orphanage this year. Flipping. 13 and a park. 13 and a pool. 7. Construction becomes so incredibly valuable.
Yeah, I'm already just like, ooh, construction, cool, I can do that.
Although I don't need it. I can do 13 and a park.
Yeah.
Fill that in. But we burned through 2 of our 13s just now. That's not good.
That's not great.
It's not the best. Slivers, just to update you real quick, Visuals, we're going to be putting together some polls for Discord that we can get an idea of
We're already
whereabouts
discussing in there, dude.
in the world and stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's already going on. You know what's up. But boop, 9 in construction. 2 and a fence, or 10. Count them, 10, not 1. And a park.
Oh, man.
So 9. I could make a 9 and an 11. I'm going to do that. I'll make 9 and 11 so I can work my way downward.
Literally, all I care about in this one is a consecutive. I don't care about anything else. I'm just like consecutive numbers. That's it. Don't care.
If you manage to pull off like a couple streets worth or most of a street, I mean, that turns into a butt ton of points.
Oh, yeah, this is 12 points on the bottom street if you can do it. I mean, it's a lot of points you can swing.
Yeah. But also, you might just neglect everything else. It might not be worth it.
I already have not paid attention to anything else.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Oh! Okay. We're flipping. We got an 11 in the park. See, now 7. I wish I'd done the 9, because if I knew 11 was coming, I would have kept the 9, which is also part of my sequence. God! I'm going to do a 1 on my 2nd Street.
Ooh, I'm going to do 11. Ooh. Oh, yeah, 11.
No, I'm going to do
11 Park Life.
I'm going to go 1 on 3rd Street Park Life.
Christmas time! Kathy's upside down. I'm sorry, everybody.
Don't apologize. Don't you dare. Don't know you dare. Because Purple Sticky Punch.
All right, people, we're rolling.
Flip it out. We got a 4 in the money.
Ooh.
A 5 in the money. Or a 1.
And that
And
money.
Money. 6 is the lowest I'm going to need there. 4, but 1 is way more rare. I gotta ditch the pool. Gotta ditch the skating rink.
So you're going 105?
Huh?
Oh, was that a 3? Oh, it looks like a 5 from my own.
Trace. I'm gonna be going for. I might just get. No, I guess I can't mix that up. I'm gonna go. Well, I already got a group of 6, so I'm going to go with the group of 6. I just go with what I got in front of me at all times. Which is probably why I don't
Group
score
of 6 are not bad. You can only ever get like 3 or 4, but if you max it out, like you can get a lot. If you get 3 groups of 6 and they're maxed out to 12, that's 36 points just off your groups of 6s. It can be significant. I mean, if you get 4 groups of 6, which you can do 2 on this street, 1 here, 1 here, it's 48 points. Like that's a lot of points. Like,
dude.
So it's like it's not a bad thing to go for.
Huge, dude.
All right, 2 fence,
dude.
7 park, 6 biz.
Yada. 6 in the biz and 7 in a park and 2 with your fence. 2 with your fence. 2 with your fence. 2 with your fence.
I want to take that 7 park, but I probably should take the 2 because I need a 2 right
I'm taking
here.
a 2. I'm going to put a 2 right there and a fence now. Get tricky with it. No. I need a group of 3.
Daigle's having a rough time. It's okay, Daigle.
I'm going to put a fence right there and hope that I fill it at some point in my life.
Fillet with the billet.
Put your fillet in. Fillet it. Put your fillets.
I tell you, these card trades are working out, Mike. Just so nice.
Can we
keeping
clap it
everything
up
together.
for Nick for the card trades, folks? You did such a good job, and they are.
I didn't do anything. I just
You did it.
I
You
just
clicked
cleared them out. I didn't do anything.
You put a file onto a card. You put a card onto a printer. You click go.
It's true. It's true.
You had to auto. You had to level it. You had to
It's
auto
true.
home then level.
It's true.
You need
I
14
was
for
on a
Middle Street.
Oof. I was a printing fanatic this weekend.
I know.
It's great.
Oh, do we have it to show? I guess we could.
Ministerial. The light doesn't show up on the screen. It blows it out. It's too bad. It's cool. All right, people.
We have a
14.
glowing-
Hey, Dutch Yoda, got you.
Hey, got
Did
you.
just want? No, you didn't.
We got 10 in the fence, 8 in the fence, 14 in the fence.
Ooh.
Now I can't make all my plans around.
Yep, you can.
I can't, man. I really can't, man.
10 fence.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's going to go to 12. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I only need to truly complete 1 street to get that bonus.
Yeah.
So do I want to just be like, and like, because you don't want to waste a 14.
14's tough.
Because I'm thinking about putting an 8 down when there's a 14 present. I can't do it.
This is nice up here, though. You have so much room.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put 14 over here. And if I can get like all but like 1 or 2.
Sure. Yeah, it really doesn't matter that
I
much.
can live with that. In terms of, for this thing, I'm going for First Street to try to get that. You know what I mean? Because that's the shortest street, in theory,
Makes sense.
easiest to pull off.
In theory, it is, Mike. All right, we have a 3 park.
You got schematic 2 and 3 completed, did you?
What?
Hey.
No.
Jeez.
That's impressive.
Jeez.
I guess 2 is probably relatively easy, but 3. Can you do 2? 1, 2,
If I can
3,
get another
4, 5,
fence.
6,
Now
7,
it's a
8, 9.
15.
See?
Maybe. I'm going to do a 13 so I can get another street going here because then I can do a fence right there and then I can complete number 2 as well.
3 park.
Yep. So number 2, excuse me, I'm sorry. So
Just thinking,
4
if it's a more
fence.
rustic area, people would need vehicles to get to it. That's the only issue. That is true.
That's true.
If it's like a trying to get, especially like somewhere like Big Bear where you can't, like
Well,
Tahoe, you can fly relatively close to it.
Yeah,
Like,
what we ought to do is we should do like a very small gathering of friends to do a cabin thing. That would be a much more reasonable thing.
yeah, but it
You're
would
true.
be cool.
You're right.
If it wasn't that.
Yeah,
Another reason for Vegas, dude.
but we could say, yeah, we
We
could.
just go out the Red Rocks.
There's like Red Rocks Casino out
I know.
there. That's actually
It's not a horrible idea. Rustic would be super cool. It'd be super cool.
Yeah.
I understand that it is less likely, but it would be cool. 14 fence, 6 money.
Thank you for keeping it reasonable because I don't think about those things. I was like, well, no, but this. And I'm like, well,
Why
see,
would
now-
I think about this?
Now we got another 14 present with an 8, but I'm going 8 pool because it fits right there. It fits into my sequence and pools. Did I not mention the fact that it's a pool?
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't mention it. I should have. Nick, it's embarrassing. I should have. Cape Town. The park life so far, I mean, it hasn't presented itself much, but I have neglected my parks.
I haven't done much. I've lucked into a couple on my 3rd Street, but
It's winter,
not
dude.
much.
Everything's frozen over.
You're not wrong. My parks are, but they're like nice white parks.
I have an icicle farm.
It's true.
It's great. It's very seasonal.
Dago needs a 9, Mike. It's very seasonal. You're right.
You ready? Dago, watch. 9.
Boom.
Did I not say it? Dago, I'll take $400. Thank you. That's my personal request line.
4, 3.
So we got a 9. Actually, I need a 9 too, Dago, so I will take it. 4 and a 3 though. A 4 and a 3 though. A 4 and a park and a 3 and a fence. 4 and a 3 though.
Oof.
There'll be time for a 9. I'm gonna wait on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do.
When everyone can come to my house in Michigan, not upset about it.
Oh my god.
I have a minivan that can run back and forth the airport all day. No, we're not doing that.
Why not?
Because that's terrible for Mom.
We could be in Dexter though. We could just mob down in and around Dexter.
Why would we do that?
It's for the small cabin life. She lives on a pond.
I know, it's amazing.
On the pond.
It's beautiful.
I don't mind that idea. That sounds fun to me.
You're biased.
They got flip ships and Fireball Island, baby.
That's yeah, those 2 things. What else do you need? What were we? We're no. All right.
Okay. Flipping them.
10,
11.
5. With
5 and a
construction.
10 pool.
Now, if you don't use a construction, if you construct it to 0, you still get it right?
Yes.
Ooh.
So 5 can go all the way down to 3. Go up to 7. But it goes up to such a common number. If you get down to 3, that's a little something. But I can't do a 3. I have 3s on both my streets, but I can make it to a 4.
It's interesting.
10 and 11 are tricky. I don't know.
I'm doing okay. I need 3 more numbers to finish my 3 street completely sequential. Got number 3 on my first street. I'm greedy. See, the Christmas one's fun, right? I really like the added challenge of being like, no, you have to go sequential, or you don't have to, but you should.
I'm just gonna turn the 5 into
You're
a
an
6.
American.
I'm gonna turn the
Yeah,
5 into a 6 because that's slightly less common than a
That's
7.
slightly less common.
Whoa!
I'm just curious.
What happened? What happened?
That checks out.
Why? Well, they're
She's very
big.
popular.
Very popular. All right, man.
Ooh, what was that?
Purple bird. Right on.
Alrighty. Let's do the next one, fam. We got 9, 3,
And
10.
3 with the money, 10 with the fence, and 9. Which can go down to 7 to 11, man. 7 and 11, all right. These 3s need to go away. This 10 I'm not loving. I guess 9 is what I can do, but I'm using
here.
9 for the 9.
Here. Still here.
The construction. If I can get 7, then I got my full street of lights, which would be cool. But otherwise, I'm not feeling great about what I've got going on here.
Okay. I'm doing okay.
I don't know, man. I'm a little worried about it.
I'm doing okay.
Hey. 10. Wait, what did I just do? 9 in construction, yeah. My problem is I'm not working on many different areas.
Yeah.
You know?
Truth.
You know?
You know what I mean? 10 money, 8 biz, 12 biz. Ooh.
I might double biz this
I
again.
might take that 12.
I might 12 it here, 12 right next to it, and just be done, man.
You know what? I'm going to 12. Because the biz, I can do any number, right?
Yes, you put in the number as usual, then you can do it so long as it's next to something else, not split up by a fence.
I'm going to use a biz. So
Okay.
I have just gotten my bottom street completely sequential. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, does it have to go 6, 6, 7?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, then that's not useful at all.
Nope. We could put a 7, 7 right there at 8, or yeah.
No, because then I'd mess this up. No, I'm not going to use a biz. Now I'm just going to use a 12.
All right, never have to. I'm going to go 12 here. And I am going to biz it. I'm going to biz. Oh, no, you're right, because that puts you in the same situation.
Said I really need to have one bing bong party here before I sell this place and move. Yeah, we'll come out for a bing bong party.
I'm a 12 biz next to my other 12 because, yeah, you're right. That throws into. You think biz is
does.
going to be your savior? Like,
It is if you don't already have an end point.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
I'm doing it this way because at this point I'm going to build backward down, and the 1, 2, 3 will be its own
Yeah.
thing. But so I'm like, I've already got a longer streak here, so might as well
12
just keep-
money. 5 park.
and 8
8
biz.
bid. Oops. There.
12 money, 5 parks, 5 park, 5. Nope, 7.
You do 5.
8 biz. 5. I guess I'm just gonna go.
Winterson, guys, I just can't keep up with your weird schedules. How come you're on Gen Con TV? Winterson, we've been on Gen
This
Con
is
TV
not
on
new.
Mondays
This
for
has been
like
for
3
months.
months, dude.
Yeah.
We are on Gen Con TV on Mondays at 5, and then the rest of our schedule is exactly the same as it's always been. So
Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Twitch.tv
Right,
/The Brothers
we've
Murph
been here for a minute.
live. .thebrothersmurph.com.
that's right. But Winterson, it's good to see you. We're
Yeah.
planning Bing Bong Con right now.
Yeah. Get up in the Discord, start talking about it.
Get up in that Discord. People were talking. Let's see if people are still talking. Bet they are.
Yeah, I can't wait to catch up on it. In the meantime, I'll flip these cards because I need them to be better than they are. 11. I don't know if that's better. 9. 7.
Ooh, I'll take that 7.
I know, but I don't want to take it. I mean, I absolutely am because it's going to complete this goal.
Yeah, it is.
All right,
Boom.
so now I've completed 3, so that's going to be 7 points at the end.
Guy number 3 on the big street. So that's going to be an extra 12 puntos.
Wow, so that's 19 then with the bonus of itself. That is impressive.
Yeah.
I went short street. I'll take the first thing I can get. Hermes Nice 3D printed card holder. Thank you.
Thanks, Hermes.
That
I
11
like
is
them a lot.
delicious.
Delicious.
There you go. Oh yeah, you want to see? You want to see something? You want to see something?
We're gonna show. I printed out Minas Tirith, and I'm very.
You want to see something? You want to show you something?
Yeah, look at that
Shoot.
Minas Tirith.
Pow.
Boom.
Look at the deets. Look at the details.
Look at the deets.
This is where Denethor went like and jumped off.
He jumped off. It was really unfortunate. Alrighty. 8 money. 9 park and 4 fence.
I'll take a 4 fence.
Woo.
I'll take
Okay.
a 4 there.
I'll 4 fence it.
But the thing is, what kind of schematic? I guess I'll do 1. I need to start maxing out my 1s here at some point. Gotta start making some money off those.
Primo. Good.
Base jump Minas Tirith, dude.
Try, baby. Do the wingsuit, go to the Battle of Pelennor Fields. Just come with the swords, just like, yeah. Yeesh!
That's
To
what
a
comes flying
Mumakil.
in. You're just like, that'd be awesome.
An Oliphant.
That's pretty rad. Badass mode. I'll allow that.
Model.
Oh, badass model. I thought he was
Also
just like,
bad.
dude. I thought he was talking about like. I thought he was talking about.
Here's the
World
thing,
War
like,
II.
you weren't wrong.
Just went into badass mode.
You were not wrong.
Right on.
6 park, 9 fence.
My name for
8
this one, because
park.
we're frozen, is Ice Ice Baby. 8 park, 9 fence, 6 park.
I gotta go 6 park
Yeah, me too, I
and
think.
drop that bad boy in.
6 park. I'm gonna need a 2 to appear at some point. 6 park.
All schematics completed. Dutch. You
You
gotta
are
stop then.
crazy.
You are not. That's the thing is, if you
That's
sometimes
not
don't
fair.
want,
Keep playing. Who
you
cares?
don't want to complete schematics. Now you gotta stop. Like,
But then we all have to stop. Or
no,
else
no,
it's-
no. We always play.
No, because we're gonna play on for so much longer.
That's
It's
not our fault.
completely unfair. Keep playing.
Here's the thing. It sounds like that's the Netherlands' fault.
Huh?
That sounds like that's the Netherlands' fault. Dutch. I
Build
said it.
some more dikes up there, dude. Why you got such a flooding problem? Oh, it's all of our fault? Yeah.
Same here.
sorry.
3 schematics done. Y'all gotta stop. Have fun with no points.
Don't listen to Nick.
Don't
listen.
stop.
That ain't
You
the
gotta stop.
game.
That is exactly the game, actually.
That's how you blitzkrieg a real game, though. That's how you you just jump and you're like, game's over. We're like, what? I barely started. And you're like, yeah, and I'm done. And you all lost.
Hermie said, Big Bong Con, games, story times, art instruction, bullpen buddy, photo ops, so many options. Bullpen buddy and Roger will be in attendance.
Roger. If we have a U-Haul, we could bring Roger. Roger's a heavy. He'd have to be in his own check bag, and that'd be it because it's the weight. And the weight limit's there. Dying.
But yeah, we'll bring Big Bong buddy. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah. Bullpen Buddy is very travelable. We got 15 in a pool. Interesting. A 12 in a construction, which is starting to sound very appealing. And an 8 with a biz, which is also pretty interesting.
I'm going to do 12 construction, make it 11. All right.
do the same.
Already living 10 feet below sea level, baby. That's right, Dutch.
Jeez.
When it said, did you look at the Snapmaker 2.0 modular 3-in-1 3D printers last time you covered Kickstarter? I don't think so. Mike did. Well, did you look at the 3D printer? Okay. I know nothing about 3D printers, but I want to get into it. I think Tall David backed that.
We'll
Now
take
that
if it's still
know
live
we're
at
fair.
our next Kickstarter Let Heart, we'll take a look at it for sure. But yeah, we didn't do that one.
If you have any questions, with us on email us or Discord us. We can answer some questions too. It's great. It's
Especially
honestly
'cause,
so fun. It's so fun. I made a giant Gandalf bust for no reason other than the fact that I just want it on.
Because you had 12 hours and you had like $2 in plastic ready to
I
go.
had 15 hours. Is this like going back and forth?
Yeah, it keeps clicking like the color, the white balance thing is getting weird. So sorry about that, folks.
Weird.
We'll have to lock it so it can't switch around on us next time. I just noticed it like a little while ago. I was like, oh, it's probably going on this whole time.
15 park,
Sorry, everybody.
8 fence, 11.
Ooh, I could just ride that 11 construction like I did just now.
I'm gonna make it a 9.
Really? I'm making my 11 a 10. I'm just gonna keep marching.
I am a
down
1
this
away
way.
from perfect sequential 2nd Street. Literally have done nothing on the 1st Street.
Serious?
Nothing at all on 1st Street.
I respect it though, dude.
I really like the Chris's map.
Yeah.
It's so much fun to try to. Say, I just got a warning about my post. Was I impolite in some way? I didn't see the warning. I don't know.
It didn't come through on our end. Usually, like if it's something, it always is like nothing bad. It's just like you want to allow this post, and they're just like, yeah, I can do that, and they're like, what's bad?
Yeah,
about that?
sometimes. Did you try to put a link? Other than that, I don't know. Sometimes it catches stuff
If
for
you put
no
if you
reason
try
at
to put a
all.
link to Kickstarter, maybe that booted it. Don't know. Not sure.
I don't know. Don't take it personally.
I don't know. Nightbot's life.
7 park,
14 money.
6 money.
I can do 7. I can 7 and park is good for me.
I
7
think I'm gonna
and
have
park.
to do 7 park in it.
7 park in it is okay.
7 right in the middle. Bang bang. 1st Street.
Ooh.
Said it was assy. This one I had to approve.
Ass.
I just got a warning. Oh no. Yeah. I did do a copy paste. Maybe that's it. Yeah, that's it. They don't let non-mods paste links because people come and spam. None of you all do, but it's a Twitch thing.
It's just a
because people will just spam. Check out my SoundCloud. Check out my SoundCloud. You know, it's just like, all right, cool.
Why are you on my SoundCloud right now? It's just like I
Alrighty.
don't have time.
4 park.
12 and that moolah.
9 money. I need a fence again. 2nd Street with number 3. You don't get the points again, McGreedy. Ooh, 12 money. I can finish that 2nd Street just like McGreedy.
I'm gonna do 9, and I'm going to max out my 1s because I don't know what I'm doing with my life.
I need a fence. I need 2 fences. And then actually, if I do 2 fences,
kinda need
I
a lot
can
of
get
fences
both of these.
at this point.
If I get 2 fences, I can do it. These are pretty easy schematics.
Not the ones, because you have so many fences.
But it's so easy to do, dude.
No, it's not.
It's so easy
No
to do.
way.
It's so easy
You're
to do.
crazy.
It's so easy to
You're
do.
so crazy. It's crazy.
Need 5 for the bottom street. All right, Dutch. Got you right here, boo.
Right, man, watch.
Boom. 5. Exactly.
I know.
Hold on. We got
Another.
another.
You want 5s?
Dude, 5, 5, 5. Dude, look at this. Dutch, for you. What was it?
I don't know. It is. I thought
Now
we were
it's a
shuffling,
biz.
man. I don't
Nah,
know.
5, 5, 5. Here's the thing, Dutch. I don't need 5s.
5 alive. I don't, but I'm gonna put it on 2nd Street because then I can. No, that doesn't help me. Shoot. Well, it doesn't hurt me. That's a
5 money.
Okay, I'm gonna do 5. I'm gonna do 5 on my 2nd Street. Doesn't really help me. That'd be my 3rd biz though. Am I getting crazy
Dude,
here?
you're getting crazy. You're starting to get a lot of negative points at that point.
I know. I'll do 5 on my 2nd Street, but I'm gonna do it
Like
mine.
6 negative points from business is bad, dude. Whoever gets this many business?
Someone who's had a tough go.
But here's the thing. Maybe you do that and try to blitzkrieg it and end it before anyone else can get a lot of points.
Maybe.
But this negative 20... No, there's no way. There's no way. Okay, now we can jump.
Okay, so we'll just shuffle these. Leave the fence. Or whatever was on the, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's leave these here. Just let us shuffle for 1 second, everybody.
So then these will flippy. 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 Go take those. Middle and bottom sheet fully sequential. I hear you, Dutch. I'm right there with you, boo-boo.
Such high stakes.
It's funny. You can do it sequential, not necessarily easily, but you can definitely do it. It's just you gotta be.
You kinda gotta make it your whole plan.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I like about them, like, is it the right thing to do? I don't know.
How does a bonus sequential work? So basically, at the end of the game, each street, your longest line of sequential numbers, without missing a number, you will get points for every house it is. So in this case, I got all of them. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 12 points. This one, I'll get 11 points. So that's what it is. Just your longest string of sequential numbers in each street, you'll get points for.
3, 4, and 12. We got parks, money, and a fence.
Ooh, a fence. Ooh, fancy.
I'm not... Well, I guess I can put 12 all the way over here.
So I have just completed the 6 ones. So, number 1 schematic. Alright. So good. How
so
good.
gnarly, dude. Alright, we're going to flip it. We got 13 with the construction.
7 and 6.
6. Can't do those. I can't do those. That's my problem. But I can do a 13. I can turn it into 11.
Interesting.
But that's not ideal. This is...
Well, that's too bad.
No! Game's over anyway, huh?
Game is over.
I can tell you right now, I ain't going to win.
Because I just completed all 3 schematics.
That was horrible for me. I did horrible.
Which means the end of the game. So that is the end of the game. So again, how the Christmas lights work is, again, your longest line of sequential numbers in each street is worth however many houses it is long. And then you just add that to your normal score. Everything else is scored normally. So in this situation, let me go ahead and just do it. So I got 4 here. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 12 for this street here. Okay, and my parks, I did not do great on my parks. 2, 6, 6. Okay, so this we're going to have 4, 15, 27 plus 15.
7.
Construction points. How the construction points work is if you use 5 or more constructions, you get 7 points. If you use 3 or 4 constructions, you get 4 points. If you use 1 or 2 constructions, you get, what was that, 2 points?
1.
1 point.
This is so bad. 21.
Groups of 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times is 18. I have no groups of 2. I have 1 group of 3, no groups of 4, no groups of 5, and 1 group
73.
of 6.
I improved by 1 point from last game.
Okay.
1 whole point difference.
Dude, you're crushing. Even with a sequential street thing?
Yeah.
Too rough.
I didn't have a lot else going on. Jeez. Alright, whatever. You know what? It's Christmas. It's canceled. Cancel it. I'm not going to deck these halls. Deck my neighbor. Yeah. 95 from McGreedy. 83 from Dutch Yoda. I'm getting it. I get it. Everyone's better than me. I get it. I get it. You know what, Nick? I retire. Quit. I quit.
9 to 7.
I quit. Forget it.
You got a banger 9 to 7.
471 from Slivers. Forget it. I quit. Now we're not doing the thing in Minnesota because he scored such a high score.
That's right.
I was going to go to Minnesota, but now we're not going to Minnesota. Not even going to score like that. Nah, afraid not.
9 to 7. Someone beat it.
Fam. Yeah, we'll get those last things in. In the meantime, we'll start to wrap this thing out. Thank you for hanging in with us for an extra game of Welcome
Daniel got
to.
101. Ooh.
Jeez.
I honestly could have got more points if I hadn't ended. I probably should not have ended at that point.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look, I have
you should
1,
have.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 empty spots. If I'd gotten this all done too, woo!
And my score would look respectable. I wouldn't have won, but I would have been like a little more respectable. Folks, that's going to be it for us. Thank you so much for hanging out today with us. We're going to be live tomorrow at 6 p.m. at live.thebrothersmurph.com or twitch.tv/thebrothersmurph. Follow that link right there. Over there to the Brothers Murph. And give us a follow if you can. And watch tomorrow. We're going to be playing Terraforming Mars. We're going to be playing with all the business added on. It'll be a nice, big, fun game of that. It's going to be super cool. Tomorrow, I have a metagame minute talking about ideal game length. Slivers, Dapaponisa. Thank you very much for that. I wouldn't be allowed to entry with that score. I know. That's why I got to practice before Bing Bong Con. I got to be able to show a little something to you peoples. High fives to all and hugs. Thank you, sure. I'll take both of those from you very much. appreciated. Diz, thank you very much for that. Damponi, Diz. I feel like I'm forgetting stuff. Yeah, what is the best game length by Metagame Minute tomorrow? So get into the comments of that business and argue about why I'm wrong or right or whatever it is. And
pretty right.
I think I'm pretty right. I'm pretty good.
Personally,
I'm not going to spoil it, but I'm pretty right. And then we have other fun stuff coming on. So we'll see you live tomorrow at 6 p.m., everybody. Got anything else?
Nope.
Folks,
Bye, everybody.
That's everything. Bye.